Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Sunday night game of Waterdeep, where we see what's going on in the other realm of Forgotten Realms, or Faerun, while our other intrepid adventurers over in Lost Beginnings are being escorted to whatever's going on with them. The lizard camp, I believe, is the last thing that we left off with on that one. So, before we give it off over to Marcus, who's been so generous enough to run us through this hectic, chaotic game full of shenanigans, the map that you see currently on the screen is brought to you care of Roll20, and all of our battles and other issues that we use on the game to immerse ourselves is also through the Roll20 app. Now, our miniatures, once you see them, if you look real carefully at the right below Star Mountains there, you'll see Balin's miniature. And Balin's miniature is created just like the rest of ours through the Hero Forge subscription packet. So if you ever checked out Hero Forge, you can see you can create your own custom minis anywhere from the mini size up to a statuette size. Custom clothes, pose, colors, equipment. You can go anywhere from fantasy into western to sci-fi. And now you can actually put more than one character on one stand, which I believe I saw something dealing with a horn today somewhere on a GUI channel somewhere. Anyway, and I don't know if you're the one we have to thank for that or not.
The firm horn of desire.
Yeah, something along those lines. So,
That wouldn't.
and speaking of, so if you haven't had a chance to check out Hero Forge, not GUI Cube, GUI Cube's next. Hero Forge, go check them out. If you're a subscriber, you can create a digital version of your miniature and put it in your digital games at home. Now, the Horn of Desire, or whatever that mess was that Marcus was mentioning, that was something that happened yesterday, I believe it was, on Good Morning Zayathe, or what's it? Is that right?
Good morning, Zaze.
Okay.
Yes.
It's their Saturday morning stream, kind of talk show kind of deal. I haven't had the opportunity or the pleasure. I've been too busy working on the weekends to actually be able to participate. You might be able to tell us, Marcus.
Um, Good morning, Zaze is a GUI Cube production explaining the world of Zaze. This previous episode, they had Lookbutt on to describe, want to say West Verdestia, but they take you on a tour of all the locations in ISA and what events and stuff are coming up in the future for future cons, contests, fundraisers, things like that. And it starts at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. So that's 11 o'clock Central Time, sorry. So 10 Mountain, 11 Central, whatever time zone you're in, figure out the math.
And of course, in some places, if not all places that we know of, we've had the spring forward deal with our clocks this morning. I don't know. Does that affect everybody
Hate
here?
it. I hate it.
Yes, I think the only places that don't have it in the U.S. is Arizona.
Well,
Arizona and some Native American reservations.
Yeah.
I think Georgia's actually voted on it, and I thought they voted to stop it.
That would be nice.
But to just stop it once it became whatever today's was. So hopefully we don't have to change them anymore, but we'll see. That's beside the point. So if you want to know more about GUI Cube, go to GUICube.com and check them out. Before long, once we get all our scheduling and stuff squared away with the players involved, and possibly have to try to find a few new players. So if you know anybody's interested, go ahead and give them a shout out and check us out on our social media, which is Roll Hit Die on Twitter, and of course, same as it is on Facebook. So down below, to continue on with links, we have our Extra Life campaign link. So give some money to those children out there. Click on that thing, and it'll help out with the Children's Miracle Network as well as the children's hospitals. And we have our website as well down there, rollhitdie.com. I think that is all that I have as far as announcements and, shout outs, I guess would be the best way to put it. Marcus?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcus Scott. I'll be running this group of misfits through a homebrew version of Waterdeep. It was supposed to be the heist, dragon heist, but
we'll get
apparently
there. We're saving up for equipment for it.
yeah, they rather run a business or go check out hill giants and stuff like that, and
Teach farming.
Yeah, teach farming to goblins instead of $500,000 or million dragons and stuff. But hey, so if you're looking for your own little insight into Waterdeep Dragon Heist, you will not find that here because we've gone off script since episode 1. With that said, you, our viewers, can affect how this game goes. By looking at the bottom below chat, you see where you collect channel points, and those channel points allow you to purchase items for our players, or DM if you so kind, or you can give a player disadvantage or advantage on the rolls. More you've watched, the more points you get, then the more rewards you can give out if you feel so kind. With that all said and done, let's go ahead and jump into things. I'll start to the person on it'd be my physical right, but what you're saying would be the left. So we'll go with Dan.
That would be me. All right, Dan Latham here, also known as Shout Out to Gar on Twitter. I am currently this evening playing a fairy artificer by the name of Anthony Sparks, who has a love of coffee now because it helps him stay up and continue to work on his projects. He seems to always be trying to make something, whether it's a toy or a weapon or something. He's always tinkering around in his workshop. Or, even if he's not in his workshop, he's drawing up other little plans. Like, I don't know, last thing was to put legs on a wagon, but now the wagon is now a chariot, so I think that plan might be out the window. We'll see.
Frog legs.
You still put 2 legs on there.
Yeah, but have you ever seen a wagon walk with just 2 legs?
No, wouldn't it be cool to be the first to do it?
But if you put frog legs on
just put a chair on the back of Leaf's new suit, and we'll just use
Make it a wheelchair so we all have to sit there and go like this to make it work.
That's an idea. But that would be me, Anthony Sparks, and I don't have any little pets with me this time, so we're all clear.
Aw.
So
No pets.
I guess next we'll go down below me, which is the Heartbreaker.
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross. Tonight I am playing Balin. He is a Valinor High Elf wizard. He is a blade singer. He casts spells. He does stuff. He has a high AC. He tries to annoy the DM with spells and shields and all that good stuff.
Easy enough.
He makes candy. He's a chef. Baker.
Heartbreaker. King Baker. Sorry. My name is Tara. Tonight I am playing Sue. I am a changeling ranger fighter. Sue is
who's surprisingly not a bard with all the singing she's doing this evening.
One thing. Sue is of the Gloomstalker variety. They are a bounty hunter made bartender wanting to get back to bounty hunting or adventuring of some kind, and is very happy to be out on the road, even if they don't look so good right now.
All right. You got a backup ready?
Well, I have an idea for one. I didn't know what level that would be brought in, so I didn't finish.
We'll see how quickly I kill the other 2 off. And that'll bring that back to me. I will be Jaegering a NPC named Harvey. He's a Harrigan bard. He is a pacifist. He doesn't like to fight, but he doesn't like to see his friends hurt, so he will heal them and stun people. And as annoying as Balin's 20,000 AC is. I'm more annoyed with this character because he freezes all my bad guys and they just kill them.
You do that to yourself. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes, I know.
But that's what his character would do.
Yes.
You also don't like to see your friends hurt. Aww.
No, I don't care about
You
that.
know
in
what
life.
there's a medical terminology for that, right? Like, is it schizophrenia or something along those lines?
No.
I get that among other things too.
Split
So,
personality, maybe.
multiple personality. Anywho's, with all the introductions done, let's take it back 7 days ago. Who would like to inform our viewers what happened last time on Roll Hit Die?
Oh my goodness.
That last word's kind of key, so maybe we should let that person tell about it.
Nope. Well, I mean, no.
So we were cleaning up some dead bodies. That's
I
how we
stopped
started.
after a certain point because I was like, oh.
While cleaning the dead bodies, we did find a bag, and the bag turned out to be a bag of holding. We found some magic items in it. Some we could and some we couldn't use. We then talked to the goblins that came to after being knocked unconscious and questioned them. And they were saying, no, we hadn't attacked all those other caravans. This was our, test run to see how it worked, and it didn't, because normally people run away. All that fun stuff. So we said, okay, we'll just keep you tied up, but we'll go to your village and see what happens there.
Of course, we killed one on the way.
I mean, we didn't even get ready to go. Harvey just stomped, flattened, crashed, smashed one goblin and half the cart. So we turned the cart into a chariot.
My bad. Right?
Oops.
Harvey was not allowed to be in a mech again. And so we started going. Once we got there, Sue went ahead with the goblin and my familiar and started talking to all the people. And I was, relaying what I was understanding to Sue as she was hearing them talking gibberish. So it seemed that, things might be calm enough. And we spent several days there after we figured everything out. Helped the goblins. We set up some water filters upstream, biological filters, charcoal filters, all that good stuff. Taught them how to make, other dishes other than just, cook it over a fire.
Composting.
Sparky helped make more suits.
New and improved suits. After about a 10-day, we set out to try and find the source of the water contamination and ended up at a waterfall. But along the way, we did see on one of the scouting missions of my familiar that there were some beat up hill giants walking away from the forts, which was kind of odd. But that's fine. I'm sure there's nothing to that.
Yeah, they're definitely not going down to the town that they know about.
Well, they were going down and around the mountain away from the towns, which was kind of odd, it seemed. But we got to the spring at the top of the waterfall, and there was a black ooze floating in the center that was kind of odd. So warped that out of the center, and then there was this milky liquid in the pond. So we decided, hey, what's better than me being a piece of bait? And I just started running across the water, and something attacked me. Turned out that it was an aboleth, and that it shouldn't have attacked me.
That by we deciding it was I'm running. Like,
Well, we were stuck in analysis paralysis, so it was more of, let's do this.
Yep.
And then warped the aboleth onto shore because, fish do tend to be more effective on shore than in the water, right?
Yeah, of course.
And we just beat the absolute shit out of it. And Sue did take a few, slaps with the tentacle, and she doesn't seem to be doing too great.
Yeah,
But
don't
she's
look great.
fine. So, after we killed it and sat for a little bit, it seemed that the water started to clear up.
How long did we sit? We didn't sit that long.
No, we haven't been.
It was
sitting
starting to
that
clear
long.
up pretty much right away, right?
After we took the ooze and aboleth out.
Yeah, it started to flush out since there wasn't a constant supply of the mucus and the acid from the black pudding. Started to clear up as it flowed downriver.
Hey, I'm just clarifying because it's pretty important for what's going on.
Yeah.
What? It's important.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
Flowmaster.
Hey, I just used one of those last session.
Yep, when you use this reward, you duplicate a first level spell, thereby casting it twice simultaneously without expending a spell slot.
Sweet. I love twinning spells.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be used on that one you just got.
Yeah.
What? No, that's fine.
It says
I
first
don't even
level.
know.
It says first level.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
yeah. Silvery Barbs is his
picked up-
first level.
I don't even know what Silvery Barbs does. I was just being an ass.
It wouldn't really work too great for it, but I guess it could be used to give advantage to multiple people instead of just one person.
Okay.
All right. Oh no. I changed my mind. I can't play tonight. I gotta go.
Okay. Fine.
All right.
Then everyone roll a level 20 and we'll have a battle royale.
So I got this Haragon that has a plus 25 to the AC, or plus 26 to the AC at advantage.
AC initiative, you mean?
I wish it was AC actually, but yes, initiative.
All right.
It's got sneak attack, action
So
surge.
we're still on the side of the river, and the lake, and we just defeated this thing, right?
Yes. You start to see the mucus starting to flow down river. It's starting to clear up a bit, but it's going to take some time.
Are there any trees nearby?
Probably about 10, 15 feet from the shoreline of the oasis.
I start walking to a tree and just kind of lean my back on it and just slump a little bit.
Okay.
What? Say, you okay over there?
I just got beat up a little more than I'm used to. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Well, Harvey, you'll do any healing?
Yeah, I'll go there and I'll cast Cure Wounds, level 3 on you.
Oof.
So are we gonna?
Oh, 18 points. Sorry, I didn't realize that was GM. 18 points.
Feels a lot better, thank you.
Are we gonna want to take a rest here?
I mean, that's up to Sue. I'm good, but that's up to Sue.
Marcus, how would you say I'm feeling? Like, do I feel off or?
I would say you're feeling a little dehydrated.
Is it something that could be noticed by her party members?
I take out my water skin and start drinking it.
Mm,
Not guzzling it, but I also walk back towards the water and I go, can we just sit here for a little bit and take my shoes off, my feet in the water and sit and drink water?
At this certain time, she just seems a little odd. Nothing physical can be seen.
Well, I mean, it's odd enough that she took her shoes off and is sitting by the water like that.
It just looked like it would feel really nice, and it does, actually.
It's kind of nasty at the moment.
I mean, it just looks great. I mean, I trudged through sewers. This is fine.
Not barefooted.
Okay, so there was this one time where I had to chase somebody, and they threw fire, and I didn't have magical boots, and the boot... long story short, yes, I have. However, I had leeches. It was not a great situation after. But this is fine.
Okay. So Sparky starts looking at her feet for leeches.
Okay.
There's 12.
You roll an investigation or something?
Sure, go ahead.
Fine. I'll be fine. If we could, yeah, just before we go exploring
17.
this anymore.
Um, hold on a second.
Gonna take a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
As you're looking, you see like little flakes of skin coming off her feet.
Ew. Your
What?
finger flaking.
Oh.
It's not
When
a
was
koi
the last
pond.
time you had a spa treatment?
I don't ever really have enough money for that.
Is that why you're sticking your feet in the water? You want the fish to eat it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if there's
I'll,
any fish in this water. This water's
I'll look at
nasty.
my own foot. See if I can't does it look like peels, like a sunburn type peel, or like weirder?
Sort of like, you know how you have like dead skin cells on your feet, sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? When your feet are rough,
Calluses and
calluses. Starting to, like, your calluses are flaking off. You start to notice that your skin is getting a little paler, somewhat translucent, and you're starting to sweat a bit, but you're not sweating. It feels grimier and slimier than your normal sweat.
Is that a okay.
That's a thing.
Cool.
So, no, we didn't fight an aboleth. We fought a lycanthropy out of aboleth.
Yeah, just can we just take a short rest here? Maybe I'll feel better in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm fine doing that.
Looks around. I guess.
Okay.
So fly up and I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
Suit's sitting right next to Sue.
All right.
Few minutes go by, say, I don't know, 5 to 10.
Well, Harvey, do you got any like song or something you want to do while we're sitting here?
I do not feel good.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do a song of rest. So everybody gets a D6 extra hit points if they're rolling any hit die.
Oh, what is, guys?
Yeah?
What's happening?
You tell me what's happening.
Marcus, do you want to, or do you want me to?
Oh, you can.
All right. Well, I think I have a pretty good idea. So as I'm sitting there, I guess it started with my feet, and it seems like all the open skin that you can see of my body is sloughing almost off, and I'm becoming almost like it's like translucent almost, like I look like I could probably fade away into the water some. And it's I imagine it would be, because the way you describe the calluses, like I could do this and just, and my skin looks like it's coming off. And what happens if I try and change my appearance? Like if I'm like, okay, maybe I can does anything happen? Does it become a different color slime, or?
You take on the features of what other creature you tried to shift into, but you still have the translucent and the skin kind of.
My face is everything. So yeah. I start pulling out my sleeve to see if it's everything, and it is. And I'm freaking out. Like I got oddly quiet, and I'd say tight-lipped, but you can't really see lips right now. And You just hear me muttering, what's happening? What's going on? Why is this happening? What the fuck did we kill?
Sparky, Sue's melting.
I'll
What?
try and get out of the water to see if that helps.
Why is she melting?
You
I
get
don't know.
out of the water? You said?
Yep. Am I able to like stand still? Like I'm not a
Yeah,
puddle,
just-
right?
you're not
I
a
look
puddle.
like water.
Yeah. Slimy, milky.
Nature, medicine, arcana check
So yeah, is there some kind of check we
to
can
figure
use?
this out.
You can do a medicine or nature
I'll do a nature.
check.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna join you on the nature check.
It's a 16 for nature.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm
That's
checking
a
my
5.
hands. Can I go through them? Like I'm experimenting with my body. Like, does it hurt? Do I feel worse? Do I feel the same but just look different? Because I'm used to that, right? So I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
It is a little bit painful as you're poking about. You end up taking 6 points of damage.
I thought that was after 10 minutes.
Yes. Has it not
You
been
said it's
10
been about
minutes?
15.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was in the water and I just got out.
Okay. All right. We'll
My
hold on
feet
to
were in
that.
the water and I just got out.
All right. I'll allow that. You did a nature? You
I had
said?
16 on nature.
Okay. You're thinking that this creature may have caused some kind of disease or illness.
Would it be
to-
magical based? I mean, would that be better to do an arcana to figure it out?
It's not magical base.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was.
So, who can cure disease?
I would like to use a charge of legend lore and question about this aboleth.
Okay. What does that do?
It was here. I'm gonna go ahead and
Speaking to
Post.
a rock.
yeah, I'm gonna ask Galore about the aboleth if he can give me information about this aboleth.
Oh, okay. I will. I will copy this, and that's what he tells you.
So I whisper to a rock, a smooth rock, in the
I'm not
touch of my ear.
noticing any of that because I'm freaking out. Did I notice that I felt better when my feet were in the water, Marcus? Or
Yes. You did feel a little bit better.
All right, so from what Galore's telling me, and I put him away, hide it. You've contracted a disease of sorts.
what the hell?
Yeah. He says it can be removed by any magic that cures diseases. But you can't regain hit points unless it's underwater.
I believe there's not any magic. I think it has to be a certain.
This is
Strength?
what Galore told me. This is just what Galore told me.
Okay, gotcha.
Do any of us have that?
I don't. I just heal. I don't.
I feel like-
or-
I might have to go back to the city sooner than I think, or than I wanted to.
Maybe the goblins have a shaman or something that can do that.
No, maybe. I just. Oh god, I feel
And I'll
like
look
crap.
at the 2 goblins that are with us and ask the smart one.
Let's see. Roll 100. See if they have a shaman that may be wise enough to
Yeah, if I'm well, I mean, I'm in the lower 50% if that's the range. I got a 4.
Okay. They do have a shaman. They may have the right spell.
If anything, they might be able to tell us more about it. And this is from their area, right?
Yep.
How long of a walk was it?
It was about a 3-hour walk.
All right. Well, I don't know. Am I still able to have my same movement speed and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Do we need to stay near the water?
I don't know anything about this. I did feel better when my feet were in the water, but I don't know.
Sparky,
What?
have you ever made any lotion before?
Lotion. What kind of lotion?
Ocean.
The kind of
I mean, now's not the
moisturizing.
time for that, Balin.
Hey, I was thinking, maybe some skin moisturizer.
I think your skin's moist enough, don't you? I mean, it's literally falling off.
I probably don't have very much left on me at this point.
Just a thought.
Is there any let's
Aloe
see.
vera.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any kind of way, like a nature roll or something, to see if there's any kind of a chemical combination I can use to maybe lessen the effects of it?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an what's right? Our nature roll.
I assist him.
Okay.
Okay, so I get advantage. Okay, well, that's cool. 22. Right? Yeah,
Okay.
22. 22 and
You know
18.
there are some plant life out there, some milkweed mixture with a little bit of olive oil, or not olive oil,
Probably would work too.
yeah, aloe vera, maybe some, so we did the milkweed, we get the aloe vera, and
And some hopes and prayers, guys.
yeah, that's 2 mixtures you should be able to put together and kind of make a paste of sorts that keeps the skin moist.
All right, so I will buzz off and look for those particular ingredients.
Alrighty, give me an investigation check.
I guess if he's going to be up in the sky, I can be looking down low.
Okay.
I gotta turn my light on. Sorry.
Is
Hold
that
on.
you help assist me or no?
If you're going to be up high, I can go down low.
Is that an
and
assistance?
I can try and assist
When
you.
you're, actually, if you're down low, then it's not really an assistance.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be a separate roll on your end.
Okay. My monkey will be helping me.
All right, so 19.
Okay. After about 30 minutes or so, you're testing out little plants here and there, and you find some that,
30 minutes, huh?
yeah.
We're
I
out
did-
and about
I
looking
did
for
not
stuff.
put my feet back in the water. I just asked if I felt better.
But this
I
is
rolled
while
a
they're
12.
doing that, you may come back. You're able to break up some plants. You start seeing some white liquidy paste. You're like, I think that's milkweed. Right. Grab a bushel of that and start picking up some flowers and plants, and finally come across some olive. Why don't I keep wanting to say olive oil? Aloe vera, and you come back to where Sue was. What's she doing?
I'm just waiting. I'm sitting down on the ground, like on a rock or something nearby, and just like doing tactile things, seeing if my body works the same way. I know I can't shift now.
You can shift. It just
Not
you
really.
had the features of an elf. You look like a sickly elf or a sickly dwarf.
Yeah, I look clear. Well, milky. Like in my head, okay, do you know the X-Men where the guy comes off the shore and he looks like a jellyfish when he's walking up? That's what I imagine.
Well, it's better than what I was imagining.
Yeah.
I was imagining RoboCop. After the
cool.
truck runs into the container.
Yeah.
Oh.
When the guy comes up. That's what I was getting close to imagining.
No.
Well, after the first 10 minutes, you start to feel pain and suffering. What do you do?
I don't know what to do at that point. It's the first time it's happened. I don't know what to do.
Okay, so you take 6 points. So you wait around for another 10?
Does it happen quick and I feel better? Like, ow, ooh, what was that?
It's like, ow, and your movement's kind of like stiffening as you see more of your skin crackling and
Okay.
turns on.
Well, I mean, if I'm already translucent, so but like what I mean is like, does it pass and then after like a minute I'm like it feels okay there again, or is it a continuous the entire 10 minutes of pain?
Starts off sharp, and then you kind of get used to it.
Okay, so I would assume that I'm okay.
All right, 10 minutes later, it happens again.
Oh, something's not right. Every so often I'm getting this sharp pain. Would I put 2 and 2 together here?
Give me an intelligence check.
I have a
Now you do know.
-1.
When you put your feet in, you didn't feel that pain.
That's a 7.
I did tell you about the disease, and you can only regain hit points underwater.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me that I would take any pain be staying out of the water, just that I couldn't regain hit points in the water. I have a -1 to intelligence.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Tara would go, water felt good. I should take a bath. Sue goes, ow, why?
Okay. So after 20 minutes, does she do anything?
Guys, this hurts.
All right.
Milkweed, milkweed, milkweed.
Well, you said half an hour, so that's why I'm not chiming in.
About 10 minutes later, you start seeing Anthony come through, and you feel that sharp pain again.
Anything physically visible as
I am
pain?
like slumping over.
No, I mean when the pain hits you, do we actually see something visibly associated with it? Like, oh, hey, there's a pain because something just jabbed you in the side or jabbed out from your side or something like that. Oh, my chest hurts. Well, that's probably because that alien trying to bust out of your chest. Things like that.
As there's the slimy goo drips, you notice there's a green acidic look to it.
Yeah. Hey, Sue? You're looking pretty nasty. Here, try putting this on.
Okay. I'll smell it. I'll put a little bit on my hand.
I wouldn't smell it first.
Those two things don't smell bad. So I'll put some on my hand first.
All right, your hand starts. Yeah, your hand are starting to kind of go back to normal.
Like normal?
Not normal, but not, I see you type normal.
I start putting lotion on.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Don't look. And I
gets
start
invisible
undoing. Again. I have to put it everywhere, right?
Yep. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
I'm gonna
you need to sound that creepy, Marcus.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna start taking my armor off, and I'm just going to switch into a very like Ken Barbie like body since I can do that.
As soon as you start taking your armor off, Sparky's oh shoot, turns around.
I don't look like anything.
It doesn't matter.
I look like very Ken Barbie-esque.
And you feel little pelts of copper coins hitting your body as you're undressing. No, kidding.
Harvey.
Harvey?
I'm worth silver, motherfucker. Yeah, so,
Not form.
different strokes, different folks, buddy. And I'll look up and I'll put my robe on instead
Okay.
of my armor back on. So I'm very fragile.
So we need to get you some cling wrap,
Something.
and then just wrap you in cling wrap.
How much of this did you make? Do I have enough for my whole body?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sparky, roll a d20 for me.
And
Have
how
you
many
read
of
anything
whole
through
body
this?
applications do I have?
Do I need
It's just a regular d20.
Okay, just regular D20, that's a 10.
You have 10 applications to cover your entire body.
How often should I tell her to put this on? Or
About every 10 minutes.
Okay, so we have 100 minutes.
It takes 3 hours to get back where we're
I was
going.
gonna say, how long will it take to get back where we're going?
About 3 hours.
And that's
At
walking
a
speed.
regular walking speed, yes.
So we would need more.
I'm working on it. Hold on.
So when I put my feet in the water, it did feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to resist a spell?
I wouldn't be able to resist much right now, to be honest. I'm so focused
All
on
right.
what I'm working
What is
for.
your typical normal size?
Medium.
So now you're small.
So you're 6 foot tall. Now you're 3 foot tall.
Okay, so do I get double the applications then?
And you are going to be that way only for... Oh, shit.
I think
only
it's
for
10
a minute.
minutes.
So
No,
that's
it's
a
only
waste
a
of my
minute.
time.
Okay.
Well, no, because in a minute I can get, with flying, straight there. No climbing mountains and something like that. How long do you think it would take for me to get there with,
A straight line.
in a straight line,
As the crow flies, so to speak.
with double my movement speed? My movement speed is 35 right now. Now, if I double that, that means my basic movement speed is going to be 70. So it means if I move and dash, it's going to be 140 per 6 seconds. So that's, what is that, 140? So it's going to be 1,400 feet per minute.
The fuck?
How many feet
Okay.
did you say?
140 and
140
6.
every 6 seconds. So 1 minute's going to be 140 times 10. So it's going to be 1,400 feet a minute.
Okay. So 1,400 feet. 3 hours. That's 5,280 times 3. That's 15. Wait, why did I do...
So 140 divided by 6 is 23. So 23 repeating.
Say that would take you probably about 2 hours and 17 minutes and 32 seconds.
If
It's
I'm moving
16
twice the
miles an
speed we
hour.
were to get here and it was 3 hours away, shouldn't that only take an hour and a half?
Sure. We'll do an hour and a half. If you can maintain that speed.
I can
Well,
maintain
what's
that
it?
speed, I believe.
Why can't...
Even carrying me?
Well, I can maintain that speed for... Never mind, I can't maintain that speed. Because I only get 10 minutes out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just stick next to the river and you could walk in the river.
Well, see, you see Sparky pretty much doing that. He's like doing all sorts of... It won't work.
Hold on a second.
So
I
I do
think that
not
might be
cast
nice.
that spell.
I'm gonna
So I will take a moment
Okay.
and I don't know.
while he's doing that, I'm
Can
gonna
a
get
full
my wallet.
body, a person's full body's fit in a bag of holding, right? You know, you should put a full person in a bag of holding, but can a person can fit in a bag of holding, right?
If they wiggle themselves in, normally larger creatures,
Well, I
you
mean,
have to
she's
kind of
flopping all over the place, so I'm sure she probably will go herself in there, especially if I put her, reduce her size first.
Wait, what?
2 feet tall or 2 feet wide, 4 foot deep. So if she's crouching, she would easily fit in a bag of holding.
This sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah, so I grab one of your bags off your side. I infuse it. I shrink you, put you in it, put water in it, and I take off.
Well, as you're discussing this, you do see Harvey drop to the ground and start to creak and become malformed and turns into a giant eagle.
Oh, scared me for a minute. I was like, did he get it too?
No, he just cast polymorph on
I
himself.
think that's where we call burying the lead.
Well, y'all were talking.
I did ask if there's anything you could do to help.
You asked if I could help with their. I forgot my eagle.
Comprehend language. Just a second. Okay, comprehending languages. What's
How long
up?
does polymorph last? About an hour?
Hour.
Yeah.
See, you could have done that, polymorphed her into something, and I could have flown off.
Okay. So we got travel. You're heading back to the village.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm sitting in a bag of holding full of water.
Yep. Actually, it's your bag that has now been turned into a bag of holding. Temporarily.
Okay. I will be right back. I apparently need to diffuse the situation.
All right, so
Yep, go do what you gotta do.
We'll actually take ourselves a break right now to step away so he can take care of that. So,
Sure.
I mean, granted, it's a little early for our break, but we'll probably take a few. Life throws curveballs, and sometimes we have to roll with the punches. So we'll be back shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go far.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we are back. Crisis averted for now.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No.
How dare you? How
You
dare
have
you?
a lot to do.
I was apologizing to our viewers.
You mean you and Curtis?
Nothing like saying sorry to yourself.
And anybody who's watching on YouTube later.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Alrighty.
So we've devised a way to put you in a bag full of water and carry you back by Harvey flying.
Just because
there.
the bag's full of water, do I still have the issue of being in a bag of holding?
You can stick your head out of it.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Because remember the.
I'm just making sure that it's not an issue, sir.
Yeah.
So you think I should be sticking my head out, but
I thought you would be
perfectly
sticking your
comfortable.
head out, you know, but apparently you're like, I'm like, wait, you can't stick. Never mind.
Do have a question though. Are you holding any other
Bags
pocket
of holding.
dimensional?
No, I took everything off.
Okay.
I took
Yeah,
everything
she
off.
said she was just in a cloak.
I was in a
Okay.
cloak.
And the rest of her stuff was either carried by one of us or. And I took a pouch that was not a bag of holding and made it one for her to use.
Okay. Okay. I was just making sure, you
Yep.
know, there was
Yep,
no
yep.
fire explosion and
Oh shit, I do need that character. Okay, cool.
she gets dropped off to the water plane, having to live her life as a mermaid for the rest of her life.
What?
Huh?
What?
What? All right. So as you're sitting there trying to figure out how to get her to the shop as quickly as possible. Them, sorry, I apologize.
That's okay.
Because I'm looking at you, so that's so okay.
Wait a minute, did you just assume Tara's sexual orientation?
I've referred to myself as her many a time, dear.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm still giving Marcus a hard time.
I too damn old to care about PC. Just throwing that out there.
I like my PC.
How
It looks real nice.
dare.
I
Well,
have
then,
like 40 PCs.
I go by adjectives of sexy
No,
and hot.
Nope. We're not,
What? Anyway.
we're not going to do
So-
that. We're not going to get into any of that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because you, old and crudgety, don't care about it, are playing with a younger woman who does. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that.
No.
Thank you for thinking about Curtis.
Anywho's, as y'all trying to figure out how to get Sue back to town, you see Harvey polymorphing into a giant eagle. He goes over, takes the bag, and flies off. What are you two doing?
Is he not taking us with him? Well, you want to hop in your suit, and I guess we'll make our way back?
Sure. So, you going right on the back?
I mean, I can summon my steed.
Okay.
You got to climb down first.
I'm just gonna run to the edge and leap off.
Do you holler at Harvey or message him saying, hey, come back?
Nope.
He's out of range. Giant eagles are fast, and he's out of range.
Sorry.
So yeah, I jump off the 150-foot cliff.
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna
not a
cast
punk
Featherfall.
motherfucker. Oh.
Well, I figured if I see you doing it, I'm going to do the same thing.
I've got Featherfall, so I'll cast it on all of us.
Okay.
The
Fine.
goblins that are with us are probably going, what? Well, he made the suit, so I guess he knows what's going on.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll slowly land.
All right. Let me roll.
Did we get a short rest?
We were in the middle of short rest when she started having the issues with changing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
so I was
short
curious
rest
if
was
we
given.
Got one. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll get 4 levels worth of spell slots back.
Okay. About 10 minutes into your jaunt, you do see the giant eagle flying back, realizing, oh, I forgot you guys. My bad.
Which we're not there. We're somewhere in the jungle. I mean, jungle
Okay.
running back. The forest.
Yeah,
running
we
back.
took the quick way down. We just jumped off the edge.
Okay. All right. Well, then fine.
Which actually, if we jumped and timed it just right with the feather fall, we get the trajectory going and.
Don't waste too much time, Harvey. I only have an hour.
Okay. All right. Well, Harvey gets you there. Well, since you keep your head in there,
Yeah, I don't
about
know.
the time y'all start to arrive, the sea that you're in is kind of shaky and rocky. Because Harvey's little detour, he didn't quite get to land before it dispelled.
Before he's not a bird anymore.
Yeah.
Shit.
How far did Harvey fall?
Really glad I'm in this.
Yeah. He takes 11 points of damage as he falls.
We find a bag and a dead Haragon.
No, he's coming in for landing just outside the village and not counting for the. Yeah. So he came crashing down, rolling. But he hops back up, kind of shakes him off, looks around, see if anybody noticed, and then picks up the bag. For brevity's sake, you two and the other guys, the goblins, make your way through. Do y'all swing by the hill giant towers?
Hell no.
Or
We're just
Okay.
getting back to the goblin camp.
We're gonna get
Okay.
that first. I'll send my monkey over. Actually, as we're
Okay.
going by, I'll tell him I'll take a look through him here in a little bit.
okay. Does he actually fly over it?
He's
Up to
gonna fly over and then circle,
Okay.
and I'll take a look through and see what he sees.
All right.
He
As-
gets a ballista to the face.
No.
He's a
As
small
he's looking
monkey.
over, he sees several giants kind of sprawled out on the floor of the courtyard. You do see a couple of cloud giants kind of collecting items and stuff, and that's about what you can see.
Were the giants hill giants that were sprawled out?
There were several hill giants and a couple of like cloud and storm giants of other sorts.
The peaceful party went a little rough.
Yeah, that's my guess. And I'll let you know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in my little bubble of safe water. I don't want to come out. It's nice in here.
As you're laying there relaxing, you do see this bright light kind of shine down on you. And you see this large head peek over. You all right down there?
Stick my head out. Like I imagine Poinyo. Bloop. It feels much better in here, and I haven't gotten that weird pain. I also was able to heal myself a little bit, which was useful.
Okay. Why, I healed you.
I didn't feel it. I said it felt better because it was polite, but I didn't actually feel better.
Oh.
I know. I'm assuming I could have gotten a short rest in there.
Yes.
And I'm gonna roll my hit dice for that.
All right. So Harvey tries to find the shaman of the group. And that's where you see him. He's talking, trying to explain to the shaman what's going on and why this Sue's in a bag about the time you guys show up.
Okay, well, the back of the machine I'm driving pops open, and I fly out towards the towards him. Have you fixed Sue? Has you fixed Sue yet? Sue fixed? Is Sue fixed?
He doesn't quite understand what I'm saying. I keep telling him like her skin's falling off.
You just didn't say, "Hey, cure disease."
No.
Might be helpful. But then again,
I
I
don't-
can't speak Goblin, so. Cure
Yeah, come on.
disease. Can you cure disease?
I'll get out of the bag and show him what I look like.
You hear some goblin children scream in horror as they run off.
I lower my head, cover back up.
Okay. So.
But I taught you hydroponics. Don't be scared.
No, you're becoming part of the hydroponics. What?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to spells.
You cast fireball.
That's not super helpful.
Okay. Okay. So. Yeah.
Not so much, huh?
She tries to do like a lesser restoration on you first.
Yeah.
And nothing happens.
That checks out.
Huh. All right. What the fuck, Chuck?
I don't know. What the fuck?
I don't know, Chuck. Get it together.
I'm trying to type in the letters I type are getting deleted. So
The
that's
greater
what's
restoration doesn't work. No.
So she's like, all right. She comes up, grabs you, and casts greater restoration.
Okay.
And you still feel no change.
I appreciate you trying, but that didn't really work.
Yeah. That was my highest spell I have. This
That's
is
okay.
You may want to go to a town to seek a temple.
It's okay. And I sadly, slowly climb back in the bag.
Balin,
Yeah.
you don't have a spell like that?
No. I don't.
Okay. This is we do need to remove disease, not curse, correct?
What you need is a spell of level 6 or higher that can remove disease.
Oh well, that definitely is anyone else out.
Yeah, I'm at level 4 spells. I would need
Yeah.
to be level 11 to have a chance at doing something like that.
All right, so we are where are we at right now? We're still in the forest, aren't we?
A long ways away.
Yeah, you guys are now here.
Yeah, so we could. Oh,
Oops.
whoops.
Not into.
Yeah, we could come down to the river over here.
Or
And
go
then
down to
just come-
Succomber? Do we know if Succomber's got anybody like that?
It was a really, really small town.
Yeah, Waterdeep's your best bet for a temple that has a priest high enough to cast heal on him.
Maybe we should go to
Yeah.
Boulder's Gate. Not Boulder's Gate. Yeah, was it Boulder's Gate?
Yeah, down here
Bowler's
south.
No,
Daggerford?
What happened?
El Terrell.
Well, you got Neverwinter and Luskin.
No, I'm just messing.
I am not worth that.
Altherell's a
So-
little ways away. I mean, I can get us to Waterdeep. It's just going to take some time.
What happened?
And if you're going to hide in a bag the entire time, then we could just use my steed and not worry about it.
Okay. I can fly one more time.
But that's only for an hour, right?
Yeah.
How fast can it fly?
It's 80 feet.
So
160.
160.
I mean, is there any way we could just go along the water banks?
We're worried about time, aren't we? Is there a time limit on this thing? I mean, I want to
What
get
do you
there and
mean?
you'd be nothing but a goo in a bag.
I feel pretty stable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look it.
Well, I'm thinking, how far away would it be to get to this river? Whatever this river is.
You're looking.
Serban?
I mean,
Uh,
if it's 400, let's see, each 2 squares, just over 2 squares, 2.5 squares is 120 miles.
Yeah, so that's 120. So that would be 10 hours of riding.
I
To
could
get to the
stay in
river
the
right here.
bag, but if anything happens, I won't be very useful.
We can throw you out of the bag.
You want me to wear all of my gear and everything in this water? That's not such a great idea.
It's not my gear. But yeah, no offense. But yeah, because my steed goes 13 miles an hour.
Mm.
So in 10 hours, we could get to this river. And then
Mm-hmm.
we could either ride alongside it to go to Waterdeep, or
Well, Marcus, it doesn't hurt me to wear my armor and everything, right?
As long as you're in. The only time you get pain is if you're out of the water for more than 10 minutes without moisturizing.
Okay. Well, I'll put select items back on,
Okay.
like my armor, my cloak of protection, any of my magic stuff I'll put on, but I won't have my bags of holding or anything else on me.
Okay.
I'll let them hold that, and I'll be like, well, at least this way I can come out and do something if it's needed.
Okay.
well, I think best course of action is if we want to stay here for the night, kind of recharge, and head
Yeah.
out in the morning.
Okay.
Can I
You sure
sleep
there's
in
not
the
a-
bag?
Sure, there's not a
Yes, you
time
can.
deal we need to get this done like in a certain amount of time or something.
I don't believe so.
During
There
our
weren't-
during our different kind of checks, would it indicated whether or not we had like a limited amount of time to fix this before it's like permanent?
Oh, it's permanent right now without that.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we don't fix it, then it is permanent.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let's
sometimes
see.
if you go for so long, then there is no.
Yeah,
way to use
I
the spell.
wasn't initially told that, but
It doesn't say that in here. Okay, Tentacle Attack. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become diseased. Disease has no effect for 1 minute and can be removed by any magic that cures disease. After 1 minute, diseased creature skin becomes translucent, slimy. The creature cannot regain hit points unless underwater, and the disease cannot be removed can be removed only by heal or another disease curing spell of 6th level or higher. Once
So
the creature is
even like a lesser restoration at 6th level, it would just have to be upcast so high. Might work.
possibly, yeah.
well, it said it could only be healed by
heal or similar 6th level spell that
Yeah.
removes disease. So since Lesser Restoration removes disease, if it were to be cast at 6th level instead of 2nd,
Yeah.
technically it might work.
All that. If you have a 6th level spot.
I got 4th level
Yeah.
spells.
When the creature is outside a body of water, it takes 6 points, 1d12 acid damage every 10 minutes, unless moisturizer is applied to the skin before 10 minutes have passed. That's all it says.
Okay, so there's no actual. You have to, whatever,
Permanent until proven not.
until
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, if we need to get a rest here, so we can hit the road and be refreshed and get the Waterdeep as fast as possible.
All right. So y'all take a long rest.
We're gonna try to.
I'll set up the private
Yeah.
sanctum, looking over the little river that you can sleep in.
Well, I think I'm gonna stay sleeping in the bag of holding because I don't trust river water right now.
How is the river water here?
Looking better.
Yeah, about this end, it's still got some molecules of the slime stuff, but your oyster and natural charcoal filtration system is starting to produce clear
Yeah, buddy.
Mountain water.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. So when we leave, I'm gonna leave this suit here,
Okay.
but I'm going to install. How to put it? Contingency measures.
Okay.
That if these suits are used for anything but defending themselves, no more attacking caravans, it will fall apart.
Is this what you're telling them,
Oh,
or
yeah.
is this something? Okay. Is this a deception, or
I will try the deception first to see if they listen to it, and if they don't seem to understand it, then I will do something to the suits. That's not bad. That's going to be an 18, it looks like, for deception. Where's my deception? No, I'm sorry, it's not an 18, it's a 17.
okay?
Do
They look kind of confused at you, like, then why did you build us these suits?
protect yourselves, not attack innocent people.
I rolled a nat 20.
So then they do realize.
Yeah.
All right, well then.
Now, if you want to do a persuasion to say no more attacking,
hey, we've built your farms and
I am better at deception than persuasion.
okay.
That'll be somebody else that'll have to do that.
All right.
But I will go to each one of them, and I will instill a little vocal message that pops up if they start going towards caravans.
I'll try to persuade them since I did take the time to teach them a bunch of stuff.
I can. I mean, my persuasion's a 1.
Yeah. Can I try?
If you want.
Do I get advantage because I helped them?
Sure.
I just don't want to be creating.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
I just
try and
want to
get them
create
to
something
not.
that they'll use against innocent people. I wanted them to defend themselves. Hey, you
Yeah.
have to come back here and kill a bunch of goblins.
Well, as you were telling them, they're like, but, and they reluctantly agree that they won't attack since you did help them with the farming and
I'm okay with
textile. So,
reluctant acquisition.
yeah. And as you turn around, you do see Harvey behind you. He rolled a 27. Persuasion.
Interesting.
You know, if we come back here later on with some higher level spells, I can make that a permanent solution.
What's that?
I can cast Symbol on the suits, so if they attack creatures unprovoked, 10d10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Come on back.
I mean, it's
So-
similar to making friends with them.
Mhm.
All right, so are we able to take the long rest, or do we have to roll checks for the
Perfect.
night?
I cast the private sanctum.
Yeah,
Even
you
though we're
are
still there.
living. You're staying in a friendly-ish neighborhood.
Cool. Hit points for more. Very cool. 61 hit points. What's up?
All right.
In the morning, you see this water form doing 10-minute increments of exercise calisthenics in the morning. Like 10 minutes of push-ups and mountain climbers and jumping jacks, then get in the water for a little bit. And then get out in 10 minutes of jogging in place and then get in the water a little bit. Or 8 minutes of jogging in place, I guess.
Okay. I was gonna say if you're gonna wait 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts.
I'm building muscle, right?
so that's what she's doing. What are you two doing in the morning?
Gonna make some foodstuffs.
Okay.
Get ready to go.
I'm gonna get in my. Who's gonna hold my stuff?
I'll stick it in my bag. And
Okay,
carry
so
your
just so
holding-
if I have to ask for anything out of my inventory, I'll know to ask you.
No, I put all your stuff in your bag of holding, and I'm just carrying it tied to my side.
Okay. Cool. I think I have.
So do we want to take the chariot, or do we want to just...
I think we should take them out and forget the chariot, because the chariot's screwed. I mean,
I have to also. You did that. The weird thing for my crossbow, right? So I can't have my crossbow in the bag of holding.
no.
So
You can have it,
okay.
because
Just
I
making sure.
changed it to a different spell.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
No, initially I was telling you it was like a bag of holding thing with your bolts.
Right.
But I changed it. Hold on, I'm trying to actually find my infusion so I can tell you. Where are my damn infusions? Oh, there they are. Repeating shot.
Okay, cool. And I
Which
actually
is
don't
a-
have
which
my
is
own
a-
bag of holding.
Hmm?
I don't see that I have my own bag of holding. I don't think I did.
I got a bag of holding
Yeah,
because
you did.
we found one.
I don't think I have one.
Okay. But yeah, yours is repeating shot. It's just
Right.
+1.
I think the reason I had bag of holding written down was because of the crossbow.
Yeah, probably.
So.
Because
Okay,
I
cool.
created it that way.
Okay, cool.
And don't forget you have the spell refueling ring. Kurt,
I can't use that.
Oh, I was like, what?
why?
So if you wanted to put that in something, I got my cloak of protection. I've got the stone, and for some reason I can't attune to a third item right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm still scratching my head about that.
That's weird.
It is.
Um,
Normally you can attune to like 3 items, but I can only attune to these 2.
Is that,
And the cloak of protection is nice, and the stone of
so
galore
is that
is
a
pretty
backstory thing?
kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you know it's something backstory
Yes.
related, not some
Yes.
issue with the game
It's
itself.
not D&D Beyond. It's
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
go look it up.
I was
and
like,
find out if it
why?
is you.
no. I got an earworm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got something I don't know is there.
Gotcha.
Probably got it like 60 years ago, and it's just been there ever since.
Yeah, that none left that you left. Looks
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
She put a curt. She's like, oh, don't call me back. Okay.
Yeah, so I now know deep speech, amongst other things. So yeah, 10 hours worth of 13 mile an hour riding
Okay.
on the horse.
You said you can't use the infusion for the ring?
No.
Alright, so I will go and adjust my infusions there, Marcus.
Okay. All right. I guess
Actually, I will say that infusion disappeared whenever I infused one of her plain bags as a bag of holding.
Okay.
So I will manage.
You could give yourself dark vision again.
No, I can only have 3, and I did say already that I had done the bag of holding thing.
Um, well, I
So
guess
that- we'll
Harvey
say that's what
will
happened.
take Sue, climb up Balin's back, pop him and Sue into his hat, and
No, you won't.
Is
No, you
is his
won't.
hat an extra dimensional space with a bag of holding and Sue's? Or does he have a
Oh.
pool in his hat? Does Harvey have a pool or a hot tub?
Or a big tub, any big tub.
well, yeah, it's a Loomis tiny hut, so
So you don't need a. Oh well, if it's just a layman's tiny hut, then you can enter that with bag of holding.
yeah, it's not an entrance space.
All right, so we'll just get going. Do we want to go downriver as well, like, or do we want to get out and walk once we get there?
Whatever
we-
works for you all.
Yeah,
I'm
I
fine. With
was. Yeah, I figured that way.
Everything okay?
Do we need to take another break, or are we good?
We can take a break.
We
Marcus.
all right. Let's take our quick 15-minute break.
I'll go
early.
check on my son anyway.
All
So
right.
it'll be
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a little bit. 2. All right, and we're back. Hope everybody didn't go too far. We left off with, I guess, making our way back towards Waterdeep in a very big rush to try to save Sue from their predicament.
In my head, I'm just going, we came out here to make money, and now how much are we going to have to pay a temple to try and fix me?
I wasn't going to say it, but that did come to mind.
I mean, we can tell them that the hill giants are gone. We saw them leave. They aren't going to be attacking there anymore. The hill giants are gone, not the cloud or the storm or the stone giants or the fire giants. They're still there.
Yes, but
But
those
the hill
don't
giants are
technically
gone.
attack caravans. They usually, well, apparently attack each other.
Yes. But at least they're gone.
But the hill giants, which was what the quest was for,
Yes.
is done.
Sue's not okay with that.
No. Once we get you fixed, we can go back out and figure out what else we need to finish. But as far as turning in the quest is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
technically we did complete the quest.
Sue's in a bag, so she doesn't know what you're doing. She's living life like a goldfish right now.
Yeah.
Very cramped goldfish.
Yep, because I have not had the opportunity to work on my artificering abilities to make bag of holdings bigger. Which is what I was working on before all this went down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if we ride through the hills and then along the side of this river, it's going to take us just shy of a full day to get there.
All right.
Because that's 13 miles an hour. Well, 10 hours is 130 miles, and this is 240. So actually it'd be 20 hours, just shy of 20 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But
It'll
we
be
find
2
with
days.
just booking it.
Well, it's just you and the horse, right? 'Cause me and Sue are in the hat.
Yeah,
And
Harvey,
I
wearing
can sit in a saddlebag and ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got everybody we need.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just
for the sake of brevity, it's not going to. The path you end up taking isn't. You've already made friends with the goblins in the area. You see a few wildlife coming through, but nothing too severe to cause any issue.
right.
if there was going to be a big fight, it was going to be, I'm going 200 feet out around, I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys you ride into town. Well, huffing and puffing. That was like kind of a hard ride, but no issues at all. Okay.
And we will go to the, give me a second, I've got the name of the place that we are going to go.
All right.
It's in
Well,
my
what time of
notes.
day do we roll into town?
If we left in the morning, it'd be 4 hours before then.
Yeah.
Let's
So
take a trip.
you're getting there around lunchtime. So 12, 1-ish, depending on how early you woke up. Rolled out. So let me move y'all to.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the name. The Holy Hands House, I think, is the name of the place. It's not the Halls of Hillmars, because that's the magic shop. So who wants to take out a loan? Because it was going to be 2 weeks to get the portable hole. And it's been, it was going to be 2 10-day, and it's already been like
I'll
a
do
10-day
it.
and a half.
I mean, this is my fault.
Okay, so Sue, do you have a preference? Hospice of St. Lupson or the Holy Hands House?
Marcus, being that I was a bounty hunter in the city, do I have any knowledge of scaling price ranges that I might have had to encounter? If they're about the same, then I'll say it doesn't matter, whatever's closer.
Yeah, it's because you're mainly going after folks who didn't pay up. So for knowing which value interest rate is lower, you're
Well, this
uncertain.
is the temple, right?
Oh, for the cost of your heal,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be the same regardless.
Okay. And I guess that second thing is also the question I would ask, but I wasn't there yet.
However, y'all have been away. You may want to swing by Troll Skull Alley.
See how much.
Yeah, it's true. We might have it. Maybe we're doing really well.
Mayhaps. I was gonna drop you off and then go pick up the everything so you could get taken care of.
That's fine. So yeah, I'll get dropped off and.
So you still think we need to do a loan?
Well, it was gonna be 2 10-day, I believe, and it's been like 1.5.
1.5 days or 1.5 10-day?
10-day. So, I mean, we could see about turning in the quest for the Hill Giants.
Well, that'd give us a little bit of money to work with. But, you know, I think even if we get a loan, maybe good idea to go
do some more
do
quests,
the other quests and stuff to be able to get the money to pay back said loan. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's what I was planning on doing.
Okay. Well, I hope they can be able to fix Sue, because I mean, you know, sometimes she's weird to look at anyway, and she does that weird stuff. But that's even stranger.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, it's because it was 1 day to Daggerford, and then we slept on the way, made it to Succomber, slept at the Goblin Village, a 10-day there, so that's 13, 14 days, and now 15 days, so yeah. We were gone for 15 days.
Okay. So you swing by your house?
Yep.
All right. And you're greeted by your employees, and they hand you a small chest. And for the time you're gone, y'all made a profit of 538 gold.
538. All right. I will add that. And the chef, how many people do we have? We have a chef,
Bartender,
and a waitress, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They each get a 10 gold bonus for being good, so 508 gold, if that's okay with everybody. Since they took care of the place while we were gone.
That's fine by me. I'm
so,
sure Sue won't have a problem with it either.
So yeah, they get a good bonus for kicking ass and taking names and being good there.
Okay.
So we're at 939 currently gold for the business.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to Sue.
Yeah, so I'm at the temple. How's that going?
So you go to the temple?
Yep, they dropped me there.
All right. As you come crawling out of the bag, you hear a few gasps of some civilians that would happen to be in there. And one of the priests looks over at you, comes up and helps you up from the ground and kind of like wiping her hands on her vestus.
I'll explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my dear, that's terrible. Yes. let's see what we can do for you.
I'll
And
explain that we have tried a few lower spells and
Greater
let them know
restoration.
what the shaman told us and what Harvey has tried. That way they have a baseline. So it's not wasting resources
Okay.
that are needed.
They sit you down inside the temple room, and you see call out to one of the altar boys there. He comes running over. She whispers in his ear. He runs off. About a few minutes later, are you applying cream and all this during this time?
Yeah, because I didn't have to keep applying it. I would be applying the cream on a regular basis. I'm sure I wouldn't do it once to show them what happened.
Okay.
So that they can get an idea of what's going on, and I'll tell them what Balin had told me about the curse. Or
okay. He comes back with the book. You see her frantically searching through and finds the description of the animal you were fighting. I said, oh dear.
Well, that doesn't make me feel good. Hair tie. That doesn't make me feel good either.
You lost your hair tie. That's just as bad as being diseased and getting afflicted by.
Okay, sorry.
And of course, you rub your hair and you find your hair coming out of your head.
Real. Stupid.
She looks at you. Dear, I hate to say this in your time of need, but the components for this is going to be expensive. Are you be able to reimburse us, or
how much are we talking here?
About 750 gold.
Did you guys tell me that we're going to be taking out a loan ahead of time?
Probably.
We would be discussing
We
it.
probably would have discussed it. We own the Bonbons, Brews, and Bubbles, or whatever the name is, in Troll Skull Alley. So we do have income coming in, and I know we're getting ready to take out a loan for something else as well. So yes, we should be able to pay back.
How soon will you be able to pay?
Sooner if you fix the fucking problem. Oh, sorry, I'm not even there.
So they're saying components are going to be expensive?
Yeah.
I know there's not components, but
yes. That's what they're telling me. Well, I know something about magic, but I know that they're not.
There's really no components to it.
Right.
However, but it's a service.
No, I'm just checking. Yeah, I have to wait to see how the loan went through, but I know within, I'm going to say a 10-day, we'll be able to have it paid.
Well, that may affect the orphan children of the town, where could use this money really to help feed them and clothe them. And...
No, you will get paid. I work here in town. You will get paid.
Give him persuasion.
Okay. I have a +5 tonight.
Okay.
Which one? This one. That's only a 15.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles. Okay.
She feels so bad for me.
Yeah. So she sees that you're literally just kind of turning into an ooze. Yeah. So she quickly goes.
Yeah,
quickly casts the spell on you. You heal 70 points.
Which I'm at full anyway, so.
Okay.
Because we rested and I have lotion and a bag of water and.
Okay. Okay, dearie, I trust your word, but if you could at least get us like 600 by tomorrow, we'll call it even.
I'll do what I can. What was her name?
Alicia.
And which temple was this? I'm sorry.
Yes, we don't go visit it again.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm back.
That was the Holy Hands house.
Okay.
Oh, was it my ex?
Alicia?
No,
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. So,
that's Patrice. She's off.
In the
Doing
head? I mean, yeah,
research.
okay.
so this is, who'd we say, Alicia?
Alicia, she's the head cleric there.
So yeah, we weren't too far away from it.
Yeah.
If it's the Holy Hands house.
I'll be leaning outside after, looking like myself.
So no mermaid for you.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
I just have to
Yeah,
figure
so you'll
out-
come up and I'm just chilling.
So how much did that cost?
Well, there's two options. One is have it paid back the 10-day for $750, or one is pay it back tomorrow, and she said they'll call it even at $600.
Well, we can always go turn in the Giant's Quest and then go get a loan. If we haven't already done that. I mean, we were
I
discussing it,
thought you
but I
guys
don't
were
know.
going to be taking care of the loan stuff already. I figured
That's what
we
I
could-
thought, but we'd jump to you. So
Yeah,
I guess
we
I might have
could-
missed that.
Go meet
Okay.
you first before we deal with the loan. That way
Okay.
we know how much we'll have to get back in case we
Yeah.
have to go over. So we made some money at the shop. We could
that's
just use
great.
that to pay off the what we owe them here.
How much did we make?
Enough. 508, 503. Yeah,
So we
508.
have enough to give them 600 now.
Yeah, because we had stuff before as well.
I have this, and I'll pull out 47 gold.
I think it'd be nice for you to have something to walk around with in your pockets.
Okay.
But we also
Marcus,
have stuff
what's that
to
face
sell.
for? That's all I have.
Let's just. Okay.
But
We-
remember, I gambled.
Oh, I know.
We
Never
have
mind.
the boots of the Winterland, pipes of the sewers, elven chain that we could sell to help.
Yep. We
Yeah.
do.
Let's go do that
We'll
too.
take care of
But
that.
first, I'll give her 600 gold. I'll walk
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
right back in.
We'll go in and just wipe that clean.
All right.
Elisa,
Oh, you're back so soon.
here's 640 gold.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. This will go to the children.
So, Sue, why'd it cost so much?
I don't know about the
Are
other
you in
gold.
there?
Yeah, I'm asking Sue since
Oh.
we went in to pay for it. Why'd it cost
Well,
so
she
much?
said she was using the money to help feed the orphans, so I put 40 of my own gold in there. They gave me a discount.
Well,
for getting it paid back
what
so
about
quick.
the 600 then?
They said that's what it would cost them, and that's just what they charge.
What spell was it? If you don't mind me ask.
Heal.
Can I make a Arcana on heal to see if it has any material components, or get
Sure
an
can.
idea of how high of a spell it is?
Yep. Sure can.
Let's go with this dice. That's a 22.
You know it is a level 6 spell, and it only has somatic and verbal.
I don't say anything, but I kind of like. I understand why it's so much because it's a high level spell and you have to be a very skilled.
It costs
Cleric
that
to
much.
cast
It takes
it.
me up in hours.
Well, I mean, it's a
To master. To master.
yeah. To get it, it takes a long time, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm understanding of why it costs so much, but it's still like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
She
complain
kinda-
about it, but
Looks at you. Huh. So you're the Heartbreaker.
Yep, he's the Heartbreaker.
and we're leaving, gone.
What?
Oh,
You don't want to
thank-
stick around?
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
They seem to know
Just
you
be
here.
careful with that one.
Oh, not my type. Well, have a. I'm not interested in that.
It's not what you
And I
said when
turn
you was
around
Keanu.
That's right.
Just keep
You wanted
walking.
that little fairy.
Just keep walking.
You wanted all
That
of
was-
this.
That was
They changed the
that
whole
was
fairy
not
butt.
by choice. That was just
So you say so now.
spells.
Give me an
Yep.
insight check.
What?
An insight check. Come on, you know what those are.
8 plus. Hold on. 8 plus what?
I don't
8
know.
plus 5. 13.
Yeah, you realize that he is just giving you hell.
I still turn and walk away.
Because
Yeah, no.
he's literally flying there with his feather wings in the air, shaking his butt, talking about how you wanted all of this.
I wouldn't do that.
Dodge.
Yeah, right.
Flick.
See, look,
All right.
more flirting.
All right. So, can I get my stuff back? Load up all my little bags and pouches and my waistband with my little extra pouches and all,
Do you want to keep that way for a little while? Your fish
What?
tank?
No, here you can have.
It's your
Here.
bag. I'll just bring you the infusion.
But this is. But you did something to this. This should be yours.
I have one. I can use that infusion for something else.
Okay, yeah, regular bag then. Yeah, dump out the water, regular bag. It's fine. I don't need a bag of holding.
So I grab your wineskin and do something to it and walk away.
You just made a coffee thing, didn't you?
I'm not telling.
You just made a everlasting jug of coffee.
Oh, there it is. No, well, I mean, I guess you could make a coffee.
Alchemy jug it.
That's exactly what I did. I alchemy injected.
Okay.
For now.
So,
Can't wait to get that little pixie drunk again. That's hilarious. Okay.
do we want to turn in saying that the Hill Giants, have left that area?
Didn't we?
I don't feel good about that.
Well, I mean, what was the actual writing of the bounty board's mission statement?
We went there.
No. What's the
No, 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 no,
exact?
no, no.
Hey,
Hold on.
I'm a fae. Okay, so now we got to worry about that.
Oh, I just wrote Giants, day or two east of Waterdeep, 750 gold. I did not write anything else.
So, what was the actual wording for the quest? DM. We would've kept
I'm
the
trying to
wording.
open my journal. It's not working.
You don't say.
All right. We're in the adventure.
Don't understand that at all.
I was reading.
Weeding? What are you weeding? I'm just teasing you.
I am reading.
Feeling spicy tonight.
It's been a day. It's been a day, and I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, gonna tell me what you were supposed to actually do in there? You're just gonna say, "Hey, go check out Giants."
Well, we did that.
So
I
what
thought
I
the
have,
Giants were attacking.
Hill Giants east of Waterdeep ransacking villages.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Works better if I actually go under the Hill Giant quest, because there are several giant quests.
And we were told they were attacking certain quests in particular, or certain towns in particular.
Yeah.
But we only went. We didn't really check that out at all.
Well, we were at the towns that were being attacked, and these
Okay.
Hill Giants went down and around the opposite direction of those villages.
Yes. So the quest was supposed to look into these giant raids, find the source, and eliminate the threat on
I don't feel like we did that. I feel like there's still a huge threat there, and those giants are now going to be without a home.
Well, we can always do some other quests, like the one that's down underneath the Yawning Portal. Or we could go up
Well,
to
we are here. Might
the
as well.
or not the Sun of the Citadel, White Plume Mountains.
I don't know. I really
But-
like the city right now.
Yeah, but since we're
we got
here,
a
we
loan,
could just
right? Oh, we didn't get a loan yet. No, we didn't get a loan because
We haven't
money
got a
to
loan.
Fix Sue.
we would need a loan for 2,500, depending on how soon they want it paid back.
Well, I mean, if
But-
we're in town and we have a few days, maybe we do go check out. I mean, it may or may not be my favorite terrain. So,
Well, I will do whatever you guys think is right. And he kind of flies away.
I think getting a loan would be nice. That way we have the money for it, even though going into Undermount, people tend to come back with riches from Undermount.
yeah, and it would
But-
probably be a good idea just to have it, and then we could pay off the loan early and maybe pay less in fees.
Yeah, and the thing is were we expecting to be gone 15 days?
Yeah.
Versus I was expecting to be gone, maybe a week at most. But
Agreed.
that didn't turn out. So
I agree. I really hate the idea of owing someone money, but I know this isn't just on me alone, and that we do have the business, so we should be able to make payments at least without it being too hard.
given plenty of time, I could make spell scrolls that would pay off the loan, but that's going to take time. For me to sell some of these scrolls like mirror image, it's going to cost me 20,
Well,
and
we
it could
still need to
probably
see
sell
about,
for 200.
Do we want to go ahead and find out what these magic items we got and see what they sell for?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we could go to the Hall of Hillmans.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, let's go first take items to the magic shops around town, see what we can make for them, and then try and
Okay.
loan out for the difference.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a
All
plan
right.
anyway.
What do you plan on selling?
We have Elven Chain. We have what was my boots? Let me look. this up.
Pipes of Sewers, Boots of the Winterlands.
Yeah, Boots of the Winter.
Those were the three that I have wrote down that we could sell right away.
Yeah, Boots of Winterland, Elven Chain. I don't think I have anything else other than it's telling me I got 2 bags of holding for some reason.
Yeah, if you didn't want the Pipes of the Sewers, we could get rid of those.
Okay.
Do you want any of that? Does anyone want Boots of
we gave those
Winterlands,
to
Pipes
Harvey.
of Sewers, and
We
Elven
gave those
Chain?
to Harvey, yeah. So the
Yeah,
pipes of the
he
sewers
has-
are up to Harvey.
Is
But-
he going to? Does he want to use those?
He might. No?
It's he's all about the party. If you guys want to sell it, that's cool.
He's part of the party.
Yeah, he's all about the party. That's what I'm saying.
So
And we're saying that if he wants to keep them, we won't, push
No,
this.
no.
all right,
No.
so we're gonna do that. Who's
Yeah,
our best
let's go do that.
negotiator? Oh,
Who's the most charismatic? I've learned a couple of things, but I haven't, practiced them to become proficient with certain skills.
It's out of like Terra above board. It's persuasion, right?
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I've got +5 in persuasion.
Yeah.
Apparently, I am persuasive to a degree.
Yeah. And I have the same, so I could actually help you.
Vice versa.
So I will take these out of my bag, and I will give
Okay.
them to you.
So you two want to do it,
Yeah.
or do you want the bard to do it?
Oh, how
Ooh.
good is Harvey at persuading? I forgot
A
about.
+10.
Oh yeah,
no, we would
he's
let the bard-
good. He's good.
Well,
But realistically, we would let the bard do it. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I forgot he was Bard.
haven't we been letting Harvey do all the talking?
And yeah, again, the other thing I could do is, like I was saying earlier, if I were to say I have a second level spell or even a third level spell, if I were to say copy counter spell,
I thought you looked at doing that and decided it wasn't going to be worth, like you wouldn't make enough to justify it.
certain spells it wouldn't be worth. Like if I were to spend the 200 on a fourth level spell right out to copy it, then it would cost me like half the price or something like that. It would cost me way less to copy it after I've learned it, but then that's the initial upfront fee. Whereas if I were to just copy it, it would cost me 200. It might sell for 300 or 400.
Yeah. Well, let's sell what we have, go find out about loan and loan rates, and go from there.
Okay. So we got Pipe of Sewers. What else are you selling?
Boots of the Winterland.
And the Elven Chain.
And Elven Chain, yes. I mean, I've got a couple healing potions if somebody wants to carry one.
I'm good, I think, because I can, as long as we don't get in somewhere where I cannot use magic, I'm okay. I have basic magic ability for healing.
Okay. So, yeah, it looks like those are the 3 items we'll be selling.
All right. And Elven Chain.
Elven Chain, yes. Pipes of the Sewers. Boots. Do we need this ring that I have? Ring of Water Walking.
It's probably not bad to have where we're going.
Yeah. It's just kind of, I can walk on water. It's non-attunement. You could walk on water. They could walk on water.
Keep it. Keep that.
We could walk on water.
Non-attunement ability like that, clutch. Keep it.
The Elven Chain is nice, but none of us are using it.
Yeah, I'm not going to, what I have is better for me.
Literally not wearing armor is better for me.
Okay. So those 3 items. That's it? Nothing else?
I think that's it right now.
Yeah, I think that is it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. After all, so Harvey takes these from me. He goes into the shop. He lays down his well, let's make sure he lays down his charm.
I assist in laying down this charm.
Yeah. He doesn't have to go it alone.
Okay.
Well, I mean, is he actually charming or is he just using charisma?
Because we're...
Is he using his charms or is he using the spell charm?
Because preferably not
Waterdeep, there may be like some sort of thing that'll fix, that kind of hinders that.
Well, he rolled a natural 20 for a total of 30.
Okay, so it's his natural charms.
Yes. And he's able to walk out with 6,602 gold and
The fuck?
5 silver.
Okay, 6,602.
Shit.
And
The
then
pipes
5
of
silver.
sewers were expensive as hell.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna get back home. I mean, my portable hole.
Yeah, you are.
well, we got some funds. Let's go ahead and
Off subject. How messed up would it be to have like a spot in the center of your chest, right where your heart's supposed to be, that is set up as a bag of holding? That way, anybody shoots an arrow and hits you dead center, it goes into the bag of holding.
If you're a small character, how big can you make it?
Wow, I mean, however big an opening for a bag of holding is. It's like, all right, we're about to fight, and it just uncinches it.
Turns into a black hole. That's
Pretty
creepy.
much.
That's creepy.
so
Yeah.
if that would be 1,650 each if we include Harvey, since he did the talking.
Yeah, we're including Harvey. He
Yep.
did the negotiation.
I mean,
So that'd be 1,650 each. I took the 2 gold off, and I was thinking if we want to, we could just put that into the business fund.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 1650 each. And then the silver, do we want to split the silver or put that just into the business fund?
Business funds.
Yeah.
I would think.
Well, that was a nice little bonus. And then we can remove all of that when we go to get the portable hole in here in a little bit.
You see.
Sue has more money than she knows what to do with.
He was just like,
Do you want me to hold on to that for you?
no, I got it.
And what was that breakdown again?
1650. Gold pieces.
That's
And
per
how
piece
much
per
do we
person?
all have to pitch in for the portable hole?
So if the three of us are gonna go for the portable hole, that's 2,500 for the portable hole plus coconut bonbons. Divided by 3 is going to be 833.33 repeating. So 833 point, and then 30.
You can pay the extra one because
Yes.
Yeah, I'll pay the extra.
Yes.
You're keeping.
834.
So yeah.
Because I'm the one asking for the portable hole, so.
I will take out the 833. So I have 824 gold.
And I just removed the 834.
Okay. So I will mark that we have.
Do you want Harvey to chip in on this, or?
Oh shit! Yeah.
I did. Okay, so 25.
Yes, if he's getting a cut of it, he gets to.
So if we add the 833 back, and the 834 for you,
Adding it back now.
then it's 625.
Like
Even.
that better.
And I will mark that we have 2,500 set aside for the portable hole.
And that's still some time left for it's ready, right?
Hey, I wonder if Harvey goes in and can offer to pay it early if he gets a discount.
Hey, I still got to go get the coconut bonbons because Vanessa hates coconut. I looked at my notes. All right, so if we want to, if we want to spend some quick time for some downtime stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Totally. Mm-hmm.
Because I could go ahead and then spend some time identifying some spells for myself, or not identifying, but inscribing some spells for myself.
Okay.
And then we could buy the portable hole. Or, do we want to do, like, if we could do a day, I could get all that done.
Yeah, we can take a few days because I'm going to work on changing up. We're going to work on changing up the menu and doing all the business shit that we have to do.
Yeah, because 5 days is when the portable hole will be done.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be 2 10-day.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and spend a lot of the money I just got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to talk to Rashal, the page turner, the gold dragonborn at the bookstore.
All right.
And before I go there, I would bring her some cinnamon balls, little fireballs, atom balls.
All right. Hello, dear.
How is it going? We just got back to town recently.
It's going well. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just dandy. And I'll set the fireballs on the table. Not the spell. Yeah. First of all, go fuck yourself. Give me a deck save. No. I'm curious.
Oh, are these for me?
They might be. Would you be interested in buying some spell scrolls if I were to inscribe some of the copies I have?
Okay. What spells are you?
Well, I was thinking I have some copies of, Shield and Witch Bolt. I have Counterspell. I've got Minor Image, Magic Weapon, stuff like that. I also have a few lower level spells that I already have that I could copy, or I also have some that I just am not interested in. When it would cost me more to make the spell scroll, but I know that you have to make some money. There's margin there. So I believe, I think first level spells were like 75 each, I want to say. And it's going to cost me 50 to inscribe some that I do not already have. But
Okay.
making profit is making profit.
Right.
So if it's going to cost me 50 to copy, say, Burning Hands, and I make 60, so she can make 75. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So 25 gold for like comprehend languages, 75 for arcane lock. So these are what?
Because I think it cost me 75 for first level spell last time. Or is it depending on the spell?
I think it's depending on the spell because continual flame 75 gold and it's a level 2.
Yeah.
See, for shield is a 25 gold piece.
And since I already have that, it cost me 10 gold to make a copy of shield, and I've got. I can make 2 of those to get rid of a couple spell books. Okay. But I could just copy spells and make scrolls.
Well, and how much would you be trying to sell these scrolls to me? Well, or would you prefer to put them on consignment and I just take a 10%?
Consignment would work for me just fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, do you have scrolls tubes that you can store these in, or?
I would be buying the materials needed to make the scrolls and scroll tubes, since I have to come here to buy the ink and paper and whatnot anyway.
Okay.
And that's part of the whole what it takes to copy a spell anyway. The cost in that, I would believe, since it takes me 1 hour and 10 gold per level known.
Okay.
So like a 4th level spell is actually, let's go with the 3rd level spell. Fireball is 30 gold piece for me since I already know it. Okay. So that is going to be 10 gold and 3 hours to copy that spell since I know it.
Okay, and that's 150 gold. So she would take 15 gold pieces for her, and you would get the rest.
Yeah. So
for you.
So if we want to make a deal about, this, we can discuss the prices later.
Yeah. But, so yeah, you, for consignment wise, a fireball scroll, you would gain
X amount, but
105 gold pieces.
But yeah, we can discuss how much we're gonna make off. But
yeah. Okay.
But yep, I'd be happy with that, and there we go. I would like to buy 150 gold worth of materials just to get started on copying spells I have for rituals right now.
Oh, okay. You slide down 150, she gets you the stuff, and when you're looking at it, you see that she gave you a little bit more than what you normally would get.
Okay.
And she quickly grabs the cinnamon balls.
Oh yeah, I leave those for her.
She likes
so
never mind.
Isn't she a little young for you?
Actually, she's an older dragonborn.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I may, never know. Maybe not. I'm gone for a while.
Oh, okay.
It takes a while to get all of this negotiated and sorted out.
Curtis, actually.
What?
Jumping into a. Okay, all right.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Let's see.
let's see. What's the if I make my own healing potions, it's like half the price, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes,
Yeah.
I think a healing potion is like 8 hours or a day, but
Yeah,
it
it takes a
is,
we make.
Yeah, but
And
we
half
we
price.
got a couple days downtime at the moment, ain't we doing
Mhm.
Yeah.
that?
yeah, and it's
Yep.
half price,
Yeah.
I believe.
So, how many days?
I've got 2
Sue,
so if we
how many do
want
you have, Sue?
already.
I don't think I have any actual healing potions. I think I have
All right. Well,
just the spell.
I'm going to.
Yeah,
I'll
I
try
don't
to
have a
make 2
healing
right now, and then tinker with some other stuff, maybe some other little side projects during my other downtime. Sparky doesn't do a whole lot of traveling around town by himself, for obvious reasons. So you need me to roll alchemy?
Yes, please. And I'm looking up information for
Thank you.
Sue's question.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No. I sent it in a message because I'll tell you all in a minute.
But yeah,
I want to
so
make sure there's a place that exists because she would know.
Mhm.
And
All
then
right, so that's going to be intelligence plus proficiency. So yeah, that's a 26
Okay.
for
And
the
how
first
many?
roll and a 21 for the second.
Okay. And you're making potions, correct?
That's healing potions. I don't know how potent they end up being, but I'm making healing potions.
Okay. Give me a D20 and 1 to 5, they're basic. 6 to 10, they're next step up. And then, the 4 tiers.
Okay, so they're basics.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
All right.
So I will add.
All right.
so just so you guys know, Sue's gonna take one of the days and spend just brewing and coming up with different flavors, just kind of isolating herself and like focusing on like the things to sell and such like that. Then she's going to walk around town, trying to kind of go alone and go on her own thing. And she's going to tell you she has a stop to make and that she's going to go check out things at the Yawning Portal.
Okay. We'll use that one. It really doesn't say which type are there, but
And that's an orphanage.
it's one of the temples. It's the Temple of Mysteria.
Okay.
That also has like the Watchful Order of the Majesty and the Protectors and stuff like that. So those type of orphans that you're looking for tend to be better protected there than others.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna go from there, and I'm gonna go to the Yawning Portal, just kind of keep an ear to the ground, see if anybody has already done the shrine investigation down there, if anybody's made it back, what they've learned, that type of thing. So I'll buy people a few rounds and stuff like that. Let me know whatever that cost.
Okay. As you go in with your ear to the ground, you get a few strange looks, but hey, to each their own. That you're being literal. You have heard of one party adventure going down, but they have yet to return.
Okay.
And you do see one guy that is coming up that, holding his buddy who's missing several body parts, and he's kind of shaken as he's carrying him off. You inquire on what they were doing down there.
I'll also heal his friend.
Okay.
I'll do a second level healing on him. It doesn't fix body parts.
You go to...
Is he dead?
Yeah. You
Is
go
he
to
dead?
do
Okay.
that and you realize
I'll
he's
heal
kind
him
of...
then if he's injured at all. I'll heal him and buy him a pint.
Okay. He thanks you for the heal, but he doesn't stick around for the pint. He's traumatized.
Yeah.
And he's kind of muttering a little madness of sense. You inquire if those guys were part of that party that went down to what you're talking about, and they're like, oh no, they went to another location. Not quite sure exactly.
And I'll ask the bartender and stuff and see if there's any word on the type of monsters that are currently occupying the space down below. Like, is it an influx of drow? Is it monsters? Is it aberrations? What are we looking at right now?
Aboleths.
No.
So I don't go.
Where's his name? What is his damn name?
Aboleth, favorite foe.
You might want to take that.
Durin.
Good chance. Because you're not intimately connected with him, or at least have been.
No.
Yeah.
Rather intimately.
Durin looks at you, and he's like, it's the Underdark, dear. You have drow. You have...
I didn't know if there was a particular thing spotted along the, for people who have tried to go down to the area we're going to be going. That's all.
Oh, you have the dwarves.
What?
I don't know how to pronounce that damn...
Make up
Durgar?
something.
You mean deep gnomes?
The dwarves, the
Durgar.
yeah.
Durgar are dwarves. The sniver, whatever they're called.
Yeah, the gnomes. The gnomes.
Okay.
The sever.
Dark
Hold on a second. I'll see if I can find out what.
How to pronounce it?
Yeah, because I'm sure it's in here somewhere.
And then whatever he tells me in regards to the dark gnome name and the
You got
Drugar.
the Drugar, you got the Drow. Just basically anything with a D, including death, is down there.
There are dickheads down there? Shoot.
Yes, dickheads, driders, dumbasses. Matter of fact, there goes another dumbass down there.
So climbing down the hole.
Yeah.
All right. I just trying to get some information before we jump down.
Oh, you're going down there.
That's the plan. Answering the bounty on the board to go look at that.
Where are you going? As you see, he kind of pulls a book out from underneath and starts writing in.
Is he going to take bets here? Come on, come on.
I don't know how to spell the word I'm trying to
Just
think
the
of.
shrine below Yawning Portal. That's what it says. Durin, we're told that you're going to pay 500 gold pieces for the shrine below the portal, so we're going to go see what we can do for it.
Snurfneblin.
Snurfleblins!
Snurfneblin. Okay.
Well, you got it. So I was trying to find it in the D&D Beyond, but they don't have it.
If you go to the link, there's the little mic thing where Matt and Marisha pronounce
Yeah,
some
but
of the
where's
names.
that at?
Right above the
Monsters.
Oh, it's
So you go to the deep
monsters. That's why.
Yeah, it's under
they're not-
monsters.
and look for
Gotcha.
deep gnome.
It's right there.
Yeah,
Sverfneblin.
it's
So I would take the information I get from him and then go look up what I can. I'm going to do my research that I would normally do on a bounty. I would look up weaknesses. I would go to the libraries. I would talk to the temples. I would find people who have been down there and try and find out the best things to equip.
Okay. And this was the shrine?
Yeah.
All right.
I was told that Durin would pay 500 gold pieces for information of the shrine below the Yawning Portal.
Yes.
And any information he has when we get down there. Which direction should we go in to find this shrine? Who found it first? How long have you known about it? Blah, 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 blah. Like that.
It was first found in
Did you say it just like that?
1979 when it was first published version for an adventure in Oh,
Aren't you
that's not
so
what you meant.
glad you're like on the other side of a screen and you can't have stuff thrown at you?
Yeah,
Okay, just make it
pretty
sure.
much.
Well,
All right. The adventure begins. Okay.
Can't do that.
I stopped. I said
30
the adventure
seconds.
begins.
30 seconds.
It's best not to try it. Test it.
Yeah. What you find out about it is a pyramid temple. Created flagstone, shattered pillars. Apparently, there's some dangerous vegetation down there. You're not quite sure, but there were pores found on some of the bodies that were retrieved from the first adventure down there.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's about it. Because it really doesn't tell me anything about it.
Okay. So as far as I would ask the spores, did anybody ever look into them, take them to an alchemist or an arborist or anything to get any information on them? Or were they just like, they're dead, bury them?
Well, those who looked into these spores died shortly after.
Perfect. That's the information we need to know.
Okay.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Don't go in spore clouds.
But yeah,
Which direction once we go down? North, south, east, west? Do you have a map of a general? We started off in this direction, but have nothing past this.
okay. They went down, went through the caves to the left, went down some more, came to a underground valley of sorts, and through the underground oasis. What's the word I'm looking for? Echo. There's no proper word I'm looking for.
I don't know. I just heard valley, and I don't know what
You're
else.
looking for kind of like those underground oases.
Yeah,
Okay.
geoexile. A geoexile, which is basically an underground forest. And through this forest, they came across this ruined ruins of some temple.
And you're looking for any information on the ruins.
Alrighty. The rumors allegedly is allegedly the shrine of
Spit it out.
Shrine
All
of
right.
the god for.
Let's see if I can paste this. No. Okay. Come on. The hidden shrine of that word.
Tamagotchi. No. Tamoachin. Yeah.
So you found where that might be, or it's just in like an underground geoexo?
That's the rumor of what the ruins that have been spotted are, but I guess they're looking for any information that we can find down there, and we get to keep the treasure, is what it said, right?
Yes.
So it's a rumor that it is the shrine of the Tamagotchi god, but we can't. We either have to confirm or deny that, and then figure out as much as we can.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm seeing if there's anything that talks about that. Blurb.
We can keep treasure, drone wants info. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I would I assume he wouldn't know too awful much. I would go back to thing. And as far as you guys know, I've spent a bunch of money at Yawning Portal and brought back some information. But I'm not going to tell you what my.
Fucking.
Yeah. Okay. So with that all said and done.
But I come back stone sober. Like it doesn't look like I've been drinking or anything. Maybe I gambled, maybe I whatever. But if you ask, I'll let you know I'm probably 510 gold lighter after buying people drinks and such.
Holy shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Sparky was making potions. Sue was gathering info. Balin, what were you doing?
So
Oh.
I'm gonna be just spending money like nobody's business because I can't do everything I want to do because it costs so much. So I was gonna inscribe in my book a 4th level spell, but I was also gonna copy 2 4th level spells. To do all that is 600 gold. So I'm not gonna inscribe one of the 4th level spells.
If you needed money, if you said that at breakfast or lunch or anything, I'd give you
I
some
need like 1,200 gold.
1,200 more.
But I'm not going to do all that. So instead, I am going to talk to Rashal and get the components and everything to copy some 1st, 2nd, and 3rd level spells.
Okay.
And I need plus 120. Oh.
So, Harvey, you mentioned you need money, right?
I don't mention that out loud. That was more of an out of character thing.
Okay.
But I am gonna get. I'll tell you all the spells I copy, but I'm gonna go ahead and get. That's gonna be another 1,000 gold worth of material to copy spells, and I'm going to spend all the downtime just copying spells.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because over these 5 days, it's gonna take me. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. Then that's gonna be 10. Then that's 14 hours for 1st level spells. So yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of time over the 5 days to make all of these spells. So I'm gonna spend 1,000 gold to copy all these spells, and then I'm going to send you the ones that I'm gonna consignment to sell.
Okay. Alright.
So if I can do that, I will go and get a whole bunch of materials.
Okay. Well, since everyone's on a shopping spree, I guess Harvey will go shopping.
I come back and I just have ink and paper, and that's basically it. And I have components because when you do a component for the spell, but
Yeah.
none of these have like material costs that are consumed when cast.
So excited that I can have my familiar now.
I can breathe dragon's breath.
Nice.
I figured that might be useful.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Maybe I spent a little too much time with somebody. Who knows? Who knows?
Do it again, baby. I want to watch.
I mean, are you sure?
No, nope. I
Not
don't
at
want to
all.
watch.
What are you talking about? Are you sure?
So yeah, I'm actually gonna drop Fireball for Dragon's Breath. Because
Okay.
I've got Mel's Minute Meteors, which does more damage, it's a little more precise. But Dragon's Breath allows me to choose the type of damage, which is kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah. It's cool.
Hmm.
It's not a huge amount of damage, it's 3d6, but it's more precise.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Well, as Sue walks towards the, what I was going to say, 3Bs, I forget what y'all named it.
The 3Bs works.
I will make the coconut bonbons on the day we
Okay.
have to go pick up that stuff.
You happen to notice a extravagant carriage pull up along with a covered wagon pulling up next beside it, and you happen to see Harvey step out.
Harvey,
Yes.
what's this?
Looks like a wagon.
Well, since we broke our cart last time, figured I'd get us a better wagon.
We
Yes.
didn't break
And-
nothing. That was all you, brother.
Hey, if he's replacing it, let's not give him crap.
Nope, nope.
And then I got the carriage for around town. But in the back, as he opens up the flap, you see barrels of stuff. You see a barrel that has roughly about 30 pounds of beef, a barrel of about 100 pounds of raw beans. Basically, he's restocking the shelves
Yeah.
for
For the business.
yeah, so a couple barrels of salted fish,
Very cool.
several pounds of Campmore, nutmeg, sugar, tea, all the spices, garlic, all that stuff.
Harvey, that's amazing.
Good.
All right.
I figured,
Nobody's complaining. We're just
No,
caught a little off guard.
it's a lot. It's amazing.
It's
Thank you.
awesome.
So I'm actually going to get 90 back because once I make a spell, I'll know it and it'll be cheaper.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Okay. I mean, with the wagons and everything, it only costs 500 gold. Well, 525.
That's cheaper than I thought it would be. You're good at negotiating, it seems.
I didn't even think about negotiating prices.
Oh. Still. So over dinner that night, I'll tell you guys what I found out about the Yawning Portal stuff.
Cool. When do we need to go?
We can go whenever. And one adventuring party has already gone down, but not come back. And it's likely that they're dead or need help. Would I have found out how many people were in that adventuring party so we can keep an eye out?
6.
Thank you.
Want to be
Okay.
better prepared or stronger than we are? I mean, didn't you get any kind of vibes off of that?
I didn't even think to ask, but I did ask what is known about down there, and they think it might be a rune to the god of the Tamagotchi. I don't know what that means,
What
but
the
I'll
heck?
say the real word because we
Um,
don't know how to pronounce it.
Let me
See if anybody knows any information
yeah, I was
about
gonna
that.
say
Maybe.
religion check or anything.
Yes. Go ahead and do a religion
And
check.
also, there's a lot of plants down there, evidently, that in the forest area that seem to let off spores that seem deadly. So we're gonna have to be careful about that as
So
well.
that's a 21 on religion.
21 on religion.
Okay.
Okay. So, what is this guy's name? Let's see. Back up. Greyhawk. You don't tell me who this guy is. Who is this guy?
You want me to look it up?
I'm looking at it
He's
up.
doing.
I mean, I didn't know if you wanted me to look it up so I give you time to work with somebody else on something.
He.
Because, Sparky will go into that beautiful mind moment where he's like, and try to figure things out.
Like he's going down an alphabet of.
Okay. You come across your memory of some kind of star demons, is what you're kind of getting. That this
Star demons?
Yeah.
This sounds weird.
That is. Crap, where did that go? Okay. Tamachi is conceived as a paradise where gods created the first of the presence races out of sacrificed blood. The deity Itzapalatu in Titsumi, which translates to star demons, currently or commonly presides over the area. So you're thinking some kind of gods or demons of sorts that has put this paradise created by the gods into such disarray.
Well, I will share all that information that I know with them, so that we don't have to repeat it.
So it's a paradise made by the gods that demons have tainted.
Yes, basically.
All right.
So it sounds like a fun place to go.
Well, maybe we can cleanse it.
Something. How would we cleanse such a thing?
I don't know.
Water and cleaner?
But maybe we could bring some holy water.
Will that clean stuff?
Cleanses in make it holy again, not
Oh.
cleanses in.
Glad you said so, because I'm about to go down and get me some holy water so I can clean up my workstation.
It's fair.
Well, as y'all are talking all that during dinner, you do hear a knock. Are you eating downstairs or upstairs?
Probably downstairs.
So probably downstairs if it's during business hours.
Oops,
Okay.
that I said that's a whisper. Apparently it's not. I just don't want to clog the chat.
Okay.
You probably whispered the first part of it.
It was Control V. It was a copy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see level 1. I destroy holy water within 10 feet unknowingly.
That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
That was a whisper. That's fine.
Just go ahead and keep, spouting it out like that. It's supposed to be a whisper.
Oh, you
Go
see
ahead,
the
it's fine.
Burning Hands, Disguise Self, and all that. Those are all spells that I copied.
You're putting on commission.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused on what the first part was.
Those are level 1 spells, then after that, level 2 and all those below, then level 3,
Okay.
all those below, level 4 and those below. Or I put the spell levels.
Tracking that. Okay, as y'all are eating and all that jazz, you see a gentleman come in with this large, wrapped, rectangular shaped object. And comes and says, got delivery for Harvey?
Harvey?
Harvey.
Where's he at?
He's upstairs.
He didn't eat with us?
Should we
I'll
open
get
it for
him.
him?
Just a second, I'll get him and I'll summon my monkey and tell him to find Harvey upstairs.
I'm just
tell
here
him to
to
come down here.
drop this off.
Sure. You need somebody
Okay.
to sign for it?
No, I was told just drop it off here.
I want to first make sure it's nothing dangerous and then
Insight
take it
check
to
the
him.
dude.
Detect magic.
You don't sense anything magical.
Not magical.
That's good.
So-
Or ticking or anything?
Nothing ticking.
So,
Alright, cool.
since we have the portable hole, and it wasn't mentioned, did we ever decide to go back down and clean out the vault?
Purchase it.
The portable hole was going to be.
Oh, that's right. It's still a few weeks
in
out. We
5
just went ahead and paid the
days.
money for it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
It was
know
going to be
like
in
that.
5 days.
So it's paid, but it's not ready.
Yeah, I don't know where my head's at. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot that. I guess I knew we paid it, and then my mind's like, we paid for it. We should have it. No.
We set the money aside for it.
Not yet. Yep.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's run it up to Harvey. Harvey! As I'm coming up the stairs.
Yeah, my
Okay.
monkey would have found Harvey and be tugging at him to
Yeah.
Okay. He comes down and goes, "Oh, the painting has arrived."
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
man. The painting.
Yes.
Does it have a doll in it?
Is it this
I
weird
haven't-
bard with its butt out?
No.
Also, black.
That's something from Gooey Cube.
Yeah, you just saw that. That's Fabio.
I saw it earlier, but I was like, I don't know what to say about that.
But I will create the picture and add it up. But it's a group picture of y'all and your glorious actions and stuff like that.
Oh, that's amazing. Do we have a mantle? Will it fit over that fireplace
Yeah,
there?
fireplace.
Little
Should
fire-
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's just trying to spruce up the place.
I love it, Harvey. That's fantastic.
And it's a pristine image. Masterwork quality, so
Somebody's
Question.
been spending their money.
Yeah.
What did he make me look at? Like,
Keanu. If that's what you normally walk around with.
no, I did that for a few days. That's fine.
Well, he did the bartender look, but I'm sure he doesn't want to
I
make.
did. No, I'm back to normal androgynous Sue
Okay.
in my
Okay.
comfort zone.
Are you wearing the armor in the picture that Sparky made you?
No, it's too flashy.
In the picture.
Oh, in the
Oh.
picture, probably.
Yes.
Hmm.
So the
Androgynous.
armor.
Flashy armor. Mm-hmm.
And someone give me a perception check.
All right, I got it.
Someone or all of us?
All of y'all who are looking at the picture.
I rolled a 4 again. Can you believe that stuff?
All right.
16.
16.
1 6.
Oh, yeah, no, 14.
All right.
There's a doll in there, isn't there?
That'd be hilarious.
I'd be so mad. Or maybe it's Leaf. It's bothering me tonight.
Well, you do see Leaf there, and he's kind of hanging out by the.
So I will just do a quick message to quietly to Sparky and tell him to look in the back window of the painting.
So Sparky will literally fly right up to the painting and look.
I will follow what Sparky's doing.
Yeah, you hear mumbling, like real quiet mumbling.
I don't know. I don't see anything, and I fly back away.
Fine. Fine. Sue heavy sighs and goes sit back down to finish her meal. There, Amir. Sorry.
Now, out of character, Sparky's realized that you have an issue with a certain thing, so he's quit messing with you on it.
That's nice of him.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, if he could, he's probably made the item in question stay somewhere else.
Okay.
If that happened, Sue would never talk about it again. They would just let it go.
Let it go.
Yup.
As long as Sue doesn't start singing it, I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
You have a problem with the way Sue sings?
She's not the bard, so... No, Sparky's never heard Sue sing. So he's pretty certain that Sue could probably carry a tune quite well. All she had to do is adjust her vocal cords to whatever shape she needed them to be.
Well, they probably could. Very good.
I heard
Alright.
this
Need them to be
thing at the shop. It's called a karaoke machine. Should I get one of those for here?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Yes. We will host karaoke night.
drunken karaoke.
What is
Is there
karaoke?
any other kind?
What's this karaoke?
Not quite sure. Apparently, drunk people bout out songs, trying to be a bard.
Yeah, so you take songs that you know, even though you're not a singer, and other people come, and it's so that you can pretend you're really talented up on stage. And then I, explain more about how it's usually not great, but every so often you'll find somebody who's like, oh, wow, okay.
Okay. So you have, let's say, another 10 day, anything exciting going on before you pick up your thing and mosey on? Are y'all going to bed?
I will ask at one point in time if you guys prefer the sneaky for me, or do you think I should go with more of a upfront and personal armor based?
It's up to you. However you like to fight.
I mean,
However you
We
feel
have
is
to
you
better.
guys. Sparky's pretty much asking if you had any complaints with the way he carries himself in combat, pretty much.
No,
I have an issue
Sparky,
with
you're finding your own way.
I just don't understand why we had to fight so much.
Harvey, if you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to come down with us.
But I want to make sure you guys are safe.
Unfortunately, sometimes there's evils in the world that need attention.
Yeah. But unlike some other people I've met in the past, you guys haven't shoved me in a locker.
Why would we put you in a locker?
Makes no sense to me.
I mean, there's not enough room to do any work in a locker. I've tried.
Depending on the locker, you might find it has a lot of room.
Not the locker
For
I
you.
was in.
I've heard of a blue lockerish thing that you can walk in. It's like huge. That's
Is it larger on the inside?
yes, like my hat.
There you go.
Look, Harvey, anytime you're uncomfortable, we love having you with us. You make a huge difference in how we get home, but I would never force you to do anything like that if you don't want to.
I was just wondering if we've ever tried talking.
Did you meet? I mean, we didn't eradicate a whole goblin town,
True. That's true.
and the other things attacked us first. So
Okay.
I mean, what all
as
has
I'm
straight
sharpening my
out
daggers.
been dealt with? I mean, yeah, we were attacked by the goblins. They shot arrows at us first and hit me. That aboleth attacked me first. What else is there? I mean, Leaf, he's alive-ish.
Yeah,
Mhm.
running around in a suit of armor.
Yeah, I mean, there was an option I would assume to, take
I
this
would
place for our
also
own would be kill him.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
like to state that we tell Leaf everything, all of our adventures. We make him feel part of the group still.
Okay.
So at
He
one point
seems-
in time during
Okay.
our downtime,
Mm-hmm.
you do see Sparky come out, and he's not wearing what looks like a lighter based armor. He's wearing more of a heavier looking armor.
Oh.
And you don't.
Okay.
And he's like, check this out, and he puts his hands down, and all of a sudden you see these waves of probably sound pass back and forth between his hands.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
That's a little fancy.
Yeah.
Artificer magic.
I
Yep.
decided to go ahead and go with the Guardian based. So his unarmed attacks, or any
Mhm.
simple melee attack, deals an extra D8 of thunder damage on a hit,
Okay.
and the any creature that he hits has disadvantage on attack rolls against any other target other than him on the next turn.
Okay.
Pretty sweet.
Sounds good. So are y'all just hanging out till your
So we go
portal
to the
hole,
portal. Yeah.
or are you going down to the temple?
Do we want to? I mean, I thought we were going to go to the temple to kill some time, but if we're going to be here, we might as well get the hole first to get that set up for you, in case
Yeah.
we have any downtime while we're in the portal. Then you
I
can
s-
still continue your work.
I spent about 3 days inscribing in my
Okay.
spell scrolls and everything.
Okay.
Doing the math, I did about, give or take, 50-ish hours.
Okay.
How many-
I'll only ask.
You've probably said
Disappear.
this, and I've probably forgotten. How many actual downtimes did we have? Days did we have?
Well, for your portable hole,
It was
get
like
done.
5 left.
5.
wasn't
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
So 2 of those were pretty much spent. Well, I guess 1, because I can do 16 hours for the healing potions. So say another day for changing over the Guardian armor. He wanted to see about making something for Balin
Okay.
for the remainder of the days.
I would like to, during the 3 days of down, or 2 or ish 3 days, I'd like to figure out why I wouldn't be able to attune to a third item.
Okay. Give me Arcana.
Just trying to get a general idea on why. No.
Do you
Okay.
let anybody know about your issue?
I might
Like,
spend a
I don't
couple
know, the
days
artificer?
trying, but
Okay.
it's an 8. But when you start with a 1,
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Did you let anybody know?
after the first day, I'd give you a shot and see if you could think of anything.
Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and roll?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm thinking and see if I can give you advantage.
Marcus?
Because I failed so hard.
Sure.
With advantage or without?
With advantage.
All right.
19 million.
No, not quite. Only a 23.
Okay.
Hey, that's better than an 8.
I mean, I have a plus 8 to my Arcana. That's why I asked.
Oh, you're smart now.
I mean, yeah, very smart.
Yeah. As you're looking through, it's like, okay, everybody should be at least be able to tune the
starts
3
pulling
item.
tape measure, and he's like pulling it this way, and he pulls out this weird device in his hand. He like, do.
Yeah. Basically, he has you stripped down of everything to figure out and basically unattune of all your items except for the one.
Shut it
Figure
off
out-
and restart it.
That one I would not. I
Yeah.
would.
I'm gonna reboot him.
Yeah. And then between the two of you, kind of cast detect magic, and something about your ear is just glowing, and you're not sure why.
So what? You're not wearing an earring, are you?
No. The only jewelry I got on right now, purely naked, as I'm starting to put the ring back on, is just this ring.
Yeah, you don't have a ring down there either, so I already know that part.
So,
You're 17.
Yeah, so he's looking.
yeah.
I expected it to be bigger.
Yes, alter self.
So now you know why he was a heartbreaker.
I don't have that.
So, your ear is doing some weird things here. Is there any way to take care of that?
I don't know why my ear would be doing anything weird.
So I'll pull out like put these glasses on, and you can see it's got the circles that are like down here on the sides, and I'll just click, and the smaller and smaller circle of glass hops up in front of it. I'm sure you've seen it on
Right in
something.
your ear.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking in your ear at the same time.
Okay. And you come across it is in D&D Beyond, right?
Yes. Yep. I don't think it has a picture. No, it does not.
I don't even see it.
Are you guys doing this during the day, the evening? When is this happening?
Throughout one of the days.
Okay, well, if it's during the day, I'm not home. I've been leaving for about 6 hours each day.
Okay, there we go. Like that.
Yeah, that should be it.
All right. You notice this worm-like
Dude, you're infested.
creature kind of attach itself just around the eardrum.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a bug in your ear. Well, let me rephrase that. I'll give you more technical because some people just don't understand when you say bug. There is a worm in your ear.
Well, even if that is the case, why would it stop me from...
I don't know. It's glowing like it's got magic.
Why is that not bothering you more?
I mean, it's been 170 some years. There's been some weird things that have happened.
Is
But-
this one of those weird Fey type STDs?
Because you've
I
been
mean-
around.
So, I mean, have you ever heard of an earworm or anything like that?
Have I?
Have I? I mean,
I rolled a 23, 23
yeah.
on the Arcana, so.
I'll say yes, you've heard of these curse type items that are curse bugs type deal.
Yeah, it's a cursed bug, apparently.
Gives you built some abilities, but it kind of lives off of your brain fluid, I guess.
It's a parasite.
Yeah, symbolic parasite. Think of it as venom, but you don't get the cool suit.
Oh,
that's a shame.
I mean, it'd be fine if it got the cool suit, but this.
But
is
do
weird.
you look like Tom Hardy?
No.
No. Gave you an opportunity.
Since you know it's a curse item, you know that there's only one way to.
Can you
Get rid
remove
of it.
curse?
Hardy?
Harvey.
No, I'm asking
Yeah,
the wizard because
I
that's a wizard spell.
can't.
Yeah.
It's a wizard
Uh,
No,
spell.
that is not something. I know clerics can remove curse.
But so can wizards. So third level wizard spell.
I would have to go and buy a third level wizard spell, and then put it in my book.
Could you
Find a
trade it?
scroll. I mean, if a remove curse spell would get rid of it, that would be a wizard, warlock, paladin, cleric spell of the third level. I mean, I don't have the money right now to go do it, and I don't know how long it's been there. Could I do a history check to try and think of how long? Because I've never studied deep speech, but I've been able to understand and read it.
yeah.
Could I try and
Go
make
ahead.
like a history roll or something to try and think how
So
long I've been
funny.
able to understand that?
Sure can.
Perfect. Go ahead.
When I come home that night,
Mhm.
do you guys tell me what's going on?
Oh
or-
yeah, I think at this point in time we've not really keep anything from him.
So that's
Yeah.
a 7.
So, Balin has got a problem.
Like my problem, or
Well, he's
What's your problem?
He's got an
Well, the one I have.
infection of sorts. He's
I mean,
what's going on?
he's
from
got
what
worms.
we figured,
He's got
it-
worms.
a worm.
I mean, what's the difference? One worm,
It's
2 worms,
a
5
single
worms?
one.
You got a worm.
So I know you probably noticed I haven't been around very much. I've been
I figured
going
he just was somebody else
to
in the tavern just keeping an eye on us, but okay.
I mean,
no. I've been going to the House of Wonder, which is a temple. And they have a lot of orphans that are other, and it's harder in a more human-based city or more traditional-based city for where we are, I guess, to have them adopted. So I've actually been donating money and time to them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
adopted a
you've been
child.
yeah.
You want to adopt a child?
No. Nope. So I've given them most of my money, and I've been volunteering there 6 hours a day. So maybe I can take you there and see if they can help.
I mean, are they an orphanage or a church?
Well, they're from a temple, so
Okay.
it's the House of Wonder.
So, maybe if you go there, you can also teach the children what not to do to get worms.
Well, I mean, I don't know when I got this thing. I roll a 7.
You might want to go talk to the nun. If you really don't know, you might want to go let her know because she might have got it from you too.
I think
It's
this
not
is
wrong.
more
I don't know
of
about
a
this.
single worm, not multiple.
Like a tapeworm?
It's
I
in his
don't
ear.
think it's like that.
Well, a tapeworm feeds off your body.
Yeah.
What's this feeding off of?
I don't know anything about it.
I was asking.
I mean, I don't know when I could have had this. How long it's been there?
I am curious though. You still naked as Sue walks in?
No, I would have been getting dressed. Once it's like it's in your ear,
I
okay.
wouldn't have
I
bothered.
don't need to be naked to do this.
I'm just trying to picture that
this
you
feels
walking
nice.
in
We're just
and
gonna.
you got a fairy there staring at a naked elf. That's it.
It wouldn't have bothered Sue even if you were.
I mean,
I was just,
if it really was something Sue was concerned with, she would have turned into you and looked in a mirror. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
Sue. we're
Yeah.
talking about.
I'm just talking about the whole. Wait a minute, what the hell
Just
did I just walk
awkwardness.
into?
Mhm. No.
Yeah.
So in the morning I can take you if you need help, but just I don't want to push you, so let me know.
No, it'd be worth checking into. I mean, it seems to stop me from being able to use certain things to their fullest extent more than what I have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, let's get that taken care of before we go down below.
It might be a good idea. I'd hate to go down there and have something weird happen to you. Plus, get this, Sue. This STD he's got stops him from being able to attune to 3 items.
How do you know it's an STD? Is that
Yeah,
a socially transmitted disease?
social.
I thought it was
I mean, there's a reason I can breathe fire now. Anyway,
Oh, is that really transferable that way?
who knows? Maybe.
It is in this game.
transferable what way?
You're the one who said STD. You're not ignorant. So yeah, let's go
Yeah, it's
in
called a
the
spell.
morning.
Never mind. I can't.
Well, you were gonna do.
I was
roll or
going to
something.
figure something that fit for it, but me as a player is not coming up with it. So.
What?
You okay
chlamydia
there?
of the mouth?
Huh?
Chlamydia of the mouth?
No, I was going to come up with some other thing that STD stood for,
Oh, okay.
and I couldn't really. I was
That would be more of an itchy cheek syndrome, or no?
I heard burning mouth. I don't know. I've never had an STD, so I don't know which does what. So,
Fortunately, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm good.
Well, you said you've been down at the orphanage. Have the kids there seemed to take a liking to anything in particular, sweet-wise?
They love all sweets and all toys. I was actually going to say during the next holiday season that maybe we could sponsor them.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna go there to see if they might be able to help me, it wouldn't hurt to bring the
Any
kids.
gifts would be welcome.
I mean, you know, the gifts I give are just
Yeah.
sweets, cakes, baked
They're
goods.
kids.
He apparently gives the gifts that keeps on giving.
So,
They grow up so fast.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yep.
I'm 3.
Yeah.
What? Actually, I'm 17. Okay.
Yeah, that was my mistake on the figuring the age.
That's fine. So yeah, if we're gonna go there in the morning, I'll go ahead and make some baked goods, candy, sweets, all that fun stuff for the kids. Nothing
Okay.
like hot or spicy like those fireballs, just generally sweet, terribly sugary, awful.
I'll see if Harvey wants to come too and put on a little magic show for them.
Sure.
And Sparky,
I'll
do you
go.
want to come play with some kids?
You might want to rephrase that.
I mean, sure.
I know Sparky's not a deviant like that, so
No.
There's
we have
gonna
fun.
there's gonna be
Or
donuts.
show them how you
eclairs.
fly, or show them any of your little mechanical toys, or whatever.
So, Sparky
Group trip to the
Sparky reaches
orphanage.
into his bag of holding, which is like real kind of small now on his little hip, and he
Mhm.
pulls out this thing that looks like a wind-up key,
Okay.
Okay.
and he hands it to Sue. And he turns around, and you see in the very back of the middle back of his armor is a spot to slip it in, and you start cranking it. It makes the noise, and then Sparky just starts going.
Did you make yourself an automaton?
No, but it's fun to play.
That is adorable. I give you back the key, because, yeah, that's perfect.
He's in the mindset that might be a good way to camouflage himself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As a toy itself.
Yeah, as a toy,
Yeah.
especially in the new armor he's got.
It's great.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll take a day trip.
Alrighty.
Oh, the item that I was making for
Okay.
Balin.
Yes.
The only thing I
Okay.
know Balin uses is swords.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I use that
do
and
you have a
shadow
special
blade
sword
on
that you
occasion.
wield, or is it?
Most of the time, it seems that if I'm using a sword, it's been a cast spell that I've cast.
But you don't have an
And
actual sword you carry that you use?
I carry a rapier. It's just a bog standard, fancy delivery rapier. Nothing special about it other than it's
Is
just a
that
piece of metal.
by choice, or would you?
I need if I get in a fight, I need a weapon.
And it's got to be a finesse.
I like the rapier. Yeah, it's
Or
finesse
you
based.
just like the rapier.
It's finesse based.
Okay.
But it's just to give you an idea. It's scimitars, rapiers, Yeah, those are the two bladed weapons.
Okay,
Daggers, of course.
The question is there a reason you don't use a scimitar?
No, nothing in particular.
Just doesn't want to say it.
I mean,
Nope, don't do it.
Valinor High Elves are proficient with double-bladed scimitars, but they're strength-based, not dex-based.
Okay.
That's their thing.
And you wield 2 or 1 rapier?
One.
Just one
One.
rapier is all you need?
Yeah, if I have 2 weapons wielded, it knocks out the blade singing feature.
Not exactly.
Or if you use 2 hands.
I don't think I can make that at this level. That requires a lot higher level than what I currently am. But one day I will make something similar.
Okay.
But this is kind of similar, if you don't mind.
So actually, it's if I'm wielding a weapon with 2 hands. So I could use 2 weapons. It's a weapon with 2 hands.
Not
so like a great
weapon.
Yeah, a great weapon I couldn't use, but 2 weapons I could use.
Okay, so you can use like 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
It's
one
for
2-handed
action.
sword.
Yeah, I can't use a great weapon, but I could use scimitar rapier type of deal.
Okay.
I'm looking real quick.
So let our illustrious GM here know what I'm working on trying to do.
So yeah, that's that. But yeah, what I posted earlier are within the first 2 days, I sent all those scrolls to Rashal. Of course, with more fireball.
Very cool.
I'm trying to find a something to show you to give you an idea what I'm talking about.
But yeah, right now I'm just waiting on return from investment on all the scrolls. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Which is gonna take time, of course, but
yeah. Let's see.
Okay, I have it. It's what was actually to mine, but I was trying to remember exactly where it was from.
what was the name of the place you had been spending time at, Sue?
The House of Wonder.
House of Wonder. Okay.
See if I can't get them to help us with maybe a little less out cost since I'm becoming a regular face there while we're in town.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back.
Gotcha. But yeah, I figured if we ever get downtime or, if we're in the field, since I have 4 extra hours during the day, I could be making spell scrolls.
Yeah. I mean, passive income is beautiful. I mean, it's not passive for you per se, but like, out of game.
Sort of passive since, it's 4 extra hours.
It's hours, but you have an unlimited resource of it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can buy the paper and stuff or whatever you need.
Yeah, because it is, to copy a spell, it's 10 gold per level versus 20.
Yeah.
Or wait, double checking.
Yeah, you said it was half.
50. It's actually a fifth.
Okay, cool.
And it's half the time. It's half the time to copy it, but a fifth the price.
Okay. Got it.
So
how does the
only thing I didn't copy was invisibility.
Well, yeah, we don't need that going around all over the place.
I didn't copy black tentacles.
Okay, I'm back.
And then a couple 5th level spells I didn't copy either.
All right, well, you're back, and there you go. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
So...
yeah, that's what I was... yeah. I remember that episode. I was like, couldn't think of what show it was from. But yeah.
All right, so let me go ahead and roll.
Yep.
This is probably going to take a couple days, so this is what I'm
Yeah.
spending my downtime on.
Remaining downtime? Okay.
Is Leaf helping by any chance?
Yes.
All right.
He's always down to help you with your experiments.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool. So that would be a 20. Was it 28? 27. With the advantage, or a 23 without advantage.
Okay.
Or 23 with disadvantage, whatever.
Yeah. The hilt, not an issue. As you start to put the blade together, you're thinking, mithril will probably work better for the blade. So you, following day, go down to blacksmith and get the mithril.
How much you I want to think that's all going to cost me?
Let's see. We'll say 120 gold.
All right.
Ooh.
I'll remove that. Now, I know I can do it as far as an infusion, but I need to figure out, can I imbue it with a plus? I mean, that's something to do in the DMG, but that's more...
If you roll, give me a d20. If you roll above a 10, then yes, a +1.
Okay, good. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess right before we go to get this portable hole, Sparky comes flying down. You know, he's got his new armor and stuff on. So, Balin.
Yes.
I did something for Sue, so it's only fair I do something for you.
Oh. Yeah.
And I hold out just the hilt of a blade.
I'll take the blade. The hilt.
Mm-hmm. And as soon as you do, the here, I'll go ahead and that's what it does.
Ooh.
Mute that.
Continue.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Now, mind you, that is also sharper
That's
and
cool.
easier to use than the regular blades are. So it's a +1 scimitar.
Scimitar. Cool. Well, thank you.
That's easily hideable.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
All right. So the following day, you guys go. You spend some time. You talk to the woman.
Yeah, we never did a name for her because in chat, but yeah, we talked to somebody there.
Yes, I will make a whole bunch of sweets, pastries, baked goods, and whatnot for them.
Roll in there like a holiday for those orphans. What? No.
Do you want me to roll for how good the stuff is?
Sure.
All right. 16 plus proficiency plus cooking skill.
They're good. They're good.
7 plus. So 23.
Okay. Yeah. You're not having any issue. And why am I having an issue on this? And why is everything slowing down?
Oh no.
I don't know why.
I have no idea either. Okay. Nah. Yes, that is her name. That would be her name.
Oh.
What ward is the House of Wonders in?
House of Wonders is in...
Really?
Yes.
To the
That's
candy?
that's what popped up. It wasn't trying to be,
To give me?
Yes.
That sounds dirty.
No.
Is this supposed to be dirty?
Nope.
No. And that is a what the fuck are these called in D&D?
Oh, it's over there. Cool. So that's not very far away.
Yeah.
No.
Tabaxi. I clicked on
Tabaxi cleric. Cool.
yes.
Cool.
And she appreciates the toys and the show that Harvey's putting on. She kind of appreciates the candy. Granted, the kids love them, but
There's baked goods, eclairs, donuts,
I mean, it's like
all
a meal.
of it.
Donut.
yes, but you're putting sugar in kids.
Yes. The
Do
kids
you
will be
know
happy.
that science has found that sugar doesn't really drive kids crazy? Just throwing it out there.
Those are human kids. These
That's
are fey kids.
very true.
You see what happens to the fairy with the coffee.
That's coffee. It's caffeine. It's caffeine. It's really coffee. It's like sugar. Sugar has nothing to do with it.
But you explain the situation to
See if they're able to help.
okay, and it's an earwig.
Earworm.
Earwigs.
I didn't.
That's where I
realize
can find it. I keep wanting to call it earwig.
I don't know. I didn't realize ears had wigs. Okay.
Only one you find in dark, damp places.
She looks at you. She's like, yes, I should be able to help with that. She kind of runs her hand through your hair and around your ear as you feel a slight tingle of warmth. And as she cups her hand underneath your ear, you see the worm kind of squirm out and land on her hand, where she ends up squishing it in her palm. There you
Thinking
go.
to myself, well, I was going to keep that for a rainy day, but I guess not.
Oh. Well,
I
you
think
can
that.
tell
I
her
don't
that.
say anything, but it's like,
Okay.
Well, it's out.
yep.
It's you have time to tell her that.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Um,
She squishes the bug.
And how much can we donate for that? I mean,
You've done enough, sweetie.
thank you.
All the work you've done for us and the generous donations you've given. Although I should charge him for the damn candy.
Next time we'll bring more healthy options. Can we bring a few sweets though? Like maybe one bonbon per kid?
So, since Sparky didn't realize how many children there were, he made something simple.
Okay.
Just extravagant tops. Just, you know.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Beyblade.
Pretty much. Kind of like a
Yeah.
Beyblade thing.
Okay.
We could have done a crafting with them. They could have painted their own. Anyway.
Have you been teaching them how to knit and crochet? And
No,
I
I've
don't know how to knit and
actually
crochet.
been
What are you talking about?
I've been helping build things, I like to think, like maybe fix up things. Since I've taken a 2 levels in fighting now, I feel stronger, and I'm using that strength and using it as like a conditioning while I'm in
Okay.
town, helping them, like, you know, if they need things repainted or rebuilt, or just putting time in so they don't have to pay people to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah. With that generous donation you gave, they were able to build a new playground in the back for them. So you helped build that and did painting and yes.
Yeah.
And you gained points with the House of Magistrate.
Nice.
There you go.
The
Wonders.
House of whoever the hell they are called.
The
Hey,
House of
I'm
Wonders,
just-
not Magistrate.
So I'm in my head, Marcus,
Well,
because I didn't really
yeah.
have much of a backstory. I'm building out my backstory.
Okay. Okay.
Like, yeah, this is
Uh,
just gonna be a quick one shot. Never mind.
You know, maybe I was a street urchin who didn't have a lot of things. I don't know.
yeah. Well, the House of Wonders is also where the Order of Magus, Watchful Order of the Magus and Protectors tend to have their headquarters. So
All right.
those are the people. So you've come across your buddy from chapter 3. And it's kind of as he goes on his business, but you're over in the orphanage side of things, so he pays you no mind.
I'm doing things. Back off. Whew.
Okay.
I can't send that privately, so I'll send it to you through
Discord?
Discord.
Awesome. And then, yeah, I guess if we're ready the next day, we would.
Gotta make some coconut bonbons.
That was
Go
a
pick
up
backstory
your-
I created for a changeling as a joke towards the D4 game. So
Okay. All right.
thought I'd share it.
Oh. Alrighty.
It's only 3-4 pages.
Only.
No, it's not as bad as my Shadowrun character. Had a 10-page with backgrounds and friends and family and
Yeah, it's not that many.
their
pages.
background
Just
and
teasing.
yeah. My GM looked at it and was like, huh, okay, yeah, whatever.
No.
I'm like,
Oh, the
Oh, all
heart.
right, cool.
I'm not reading that, just tell me. Like, okay.
Uh-huh.
Something comes up, you have the paper there so you can point and say, yeah, there's the background. But, yeah, I'm calling you out, Rod, if you ever watch this.
All right then. But yeah, so I guess we'll pick up the whole and
Okay.
Make a big old box of bonbons of the
Okay.
coconut variety,
I guess since
and then pay the 2,500.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's 2110. And the 5 days there, y'all made additional 175 gold.
cool.
Oh, nice. While at the Halls of Hilmar, are
Oh,
they interested in spell scrolls? Just out of curiosity.
Halls of Hilmar.
I thought that's what that place was called that we got the portable hole at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Halls of Hilmar.
Who's carrying
Yeah.
that, by the way?
Who's
It's
carrying what?
yours.
The well, I mean, I wasn't gonna put.
If you want, I can put the portable hole in my pocket as a fancy handkerchief,
Yeah, I thought, yeah, but it's your workspace, right?
That's right.
but it's
Yeah.
yours that you were gonna use.
I just was
Yeah.
making sure I wasn't gonna, because we all chipped in. That's why I was making sure.
But you make stuff for us all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the one that
So-
wants it.
Yeah, once
Harvey
we get done
visits-
moving stuff out, I will do just that. Build a workshop in there.
And yeah, like honestly, like that's just for you're going to be able to use it after, which will be fantastic.
But yeah, we do have a thing that we needed it for now or later.
Mhm. And Harvey, he's just happy he has friends and he lives in his hat, so he has no real expenses. So
Plus,
He
we
has
just
no-
pitched in.
Like, other than
How much to
paintings
cure me
and
of something?
fancy carts and all that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, he did
We
get
have a
himself a
cart to
real
travel
fancy.
around town with. So cool.
Oh, it's for the shop.
So cool. Now we can do deliveries.
Hmm?
We could do catering.
Why not?
If my brews become good enough, I could outsource that to local parties and, come pick up a keg or a barrel.
See him out there doing barrel stands.
Something like that.
So you go down. What scrolls are you looking to sell the shop?
Up there. Burning Hands, Disguise Self, Expeditious Retreat, False Life, 2 shield spells, 2 Witch Bolt spells. That's all the level 1 spells. Then Magic Weapon and Mirror Image are the 2 level 2s.
Okay, I thought you gave all those to.
Oh, no.
make
I was
more.
curious if they would be interested in, like, just to gauge their curiosity in spells. I'm not going to sell them spells. I'm just curious what their interests lie.
Yeah, right. You're going to sell them if they want them.
No. Gotta keep the business in the alley. But if she decides that she can't afford to buy higher level scrolls, if I get to a point like that, then maybe I could sell them here, since they seem to be more expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcus, while you're doing that, I have to check on my son real quick. But since you're doing scroll stuff.
Yeah. Out of that spell list.
Because I also have personal spells, like if I were to copy Private Sanctum, if that interests them, or something like that.
How much are you looking to sell them for?
It depends on what they're gonna sell for. Like, if you were to buy them, it would be equal give and take. They've got to make a profit, but I got to make a profit on copying the spells down and making them. But it's more of like the higher level spells when we get up to higher, like making spells at higher levels.
Yeah. Well, these folks actually make the magical items and make the spells, so
they might be a good place to buy spells in the future at higher levels then.
Yeah. They kind of offer you the same deal that she does, consignment. That, yeah, you can have them here and we'll take 10% of what you make off of them, but buying them.
What levels do they seem to have a good sales point on? Like, what is most sold here in this district?
Let's see. And
like, would it be even worth bringing a first level spell, or even cantrips? Because cantrips can be copied.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Holy Hands House, right? No.
Halls of Hilmer.
Halls of Hilmer. Where the hell is Halls of Hilmer at?
I think it was like down in this area somewhere, we decided.
Okay. Yes. Since they're close to the Yawning Portal, they make a lot of their money off of like some healing spells, some mass destructive spells. But for instance, like Faithful Hound, you probably won't get too much.
So more of healing and mass destruction.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I understand you can technically have a scroll of counterspell, but in theory, how would that work?
Yeah.
You wouldn't really be able to.
That would be more of a scroll there for them to sell to somebody to put it in their own spell repertoire.
Yeah.
It'd be less of a casting and more of a imbibing.
Because, like I said, it's kind of a reaction, so like, oh, wait.
Yeah. You may want to pull out my scroll of counterspell on you.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't really work too well.
Yeah.
So Private Sanctum might be a good one to sell here for the fact that if you're in the Underdark,
Yeah.
you
I
could
mean, you
cast
could
it and
sell
then be
counterspell
safe.
just so somebody could put it in their book.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah. But you want
Higher level, more destructive or healing.
yeah, destructive healing or like your sanctuary or being
Gotcha.
able to get a long rest type.
Perfect. All right. Catnap might also be one they would be interested in if I were to take that 10-minute long or short rest.
Yep.
All right, that's all.
Catnap's such a cute name.
I thought about taking it, but how many of us use short rests at a long, like always? Like druids, monks, warlocks all love short rests. But so that's all I was having.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not even sure what bards get if they get their stuff back at short or not.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get your bardic inspiration back after short.
I think those are a long rest.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Which I forget. I need to actually start giving those out to you guys. Huh?
Do we plan on going to a particular vault first, or do we want to go to the land down under?
Well, we
we're
can
already in
discuss
town.
that next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Since it is. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we'll be discussing that next week then.
Yes. And hopefully not as many interruptions on my end.
It happens.
Okay.
It happens. It's no big
It
deal.
happens. It's not a problem.
It's okay.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, come back. This Wednesday may be no organized play due to the issue with one of our fellows having a procedure done on him. And we don't want him being uncomfortable because he is the DM or the GM for that particular game, and Lord knows
Yeah,
we
he might be
don't want him
grumpy.
upset. He might be groggy, might be loopy, might be in pain, and which makes you cranky. You know, there's different scenarios that may be involved there.
No
But
good.
you know what? Keep an eye out on our Torg Hype Tuesdays, or in this case, maybe a Torg Hype Wednesday morning on Facebook or even on Twitter. So we'll see how that works out. And then this Friday, we have any issues with us as a group? I think I heard something earlier.
Possibly. Yeah, my son's coming into town. I don't know what time they're coming into town.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Possibly we might not have a Terra with us this Friday.
Yeah, but you'll still have a game.
Yeah, but we may still have.
There's enough players now.
We may still have a game to see. Will the dragon hatch? Will we have to fight another god? Will we lose another cleric because we're just that bad of a group? Who knows? We'll figure it out come Friday, and then of course we'll be back here Sunday to decide what to do next. Whether we go down and get the money out of the vault that we now have a hole to put it in, or do we go down in a hole ourselves first and take care of that? We'll see. So don't go too far. Check back with us on our other shows and programs. We'll see you next time. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind, which I've noticed a lot of people don't. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Take care.